Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. You have found the internet's best live break room featuring signed sports memorabilia and autographed sports cards inside the most exciting mystery boxes. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down to make it as easy as possible to understand. First, head to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of the series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win an item at an extremely discounted rate. Then click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you have completed your checkout, tune in to the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Time any day of the week, or 4 p.m. on weekdays, along with 2 p.m. on weekends. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen. When your specific break begins, your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once the randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia that will be shipped straight to your door. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Most of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or opened on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Well, the time has finally come. Let's get breaking.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen Entchev here with Steven Ryan. Ready for a huge show tonight, Steven? How about this college series? Look at this. Darrelle Revis, Pittsburgh Authentic in the early show. So many huge names out there. Peyton Manning Authentic. John Elway Authentic. We got jerseys, Emmitt Smith, Adrian Peterson, O.J. Simpson. So many legends, so much fire. Could all be won for $46 potentially with a single spot snipe. Odds are pretty cool. A lot of boxes available. The college series should be hot tonight. Brady out there in the diamond helmets. Tom Brady Flash Authentic in play. Anytime the GOAT's in the break room, that is always exciting. Cannot wait to get started, Steven. How are you doing tonight?
Doing fantastic, Kamen. Ready to rock and roll and have some fun. Seeing some of the big headliners come out in the room.
Let's go. So we got ourselves, let's see, we have no breaks ready to go. Actually, the stick of gum was pulled up from the early show. But looking forward to plenty of heat here. How's everyone doing in the chat today? Hopefully you guys are good. Let's go ahead and head on over to the randomizer. Looking for 2 virtual dice. Looking for 6 or higher on the dice roll. 6 and a 2. 8 works on the dice roll. 8. Let's see what we're chasing today. Wheel of Names. Chase item of the day here. It was the slabs in the early show. Tonight's show. We've got ourselves the mini helmets, Steven. Mini helmets are the chase, which is good because we can only do 2 breaks in this. We will add the new mini helmets on the chase wheel spin as well. This time I'm going to go ahead and give them extra shots at that chase wheel spin so we can have 2 breaks of that in the new the old minis. Then we close out the new minis. They'll be retroactively added on that chase wheel spin.
Very nice.
So let's get it going, guys. Let's knock out some minis. Let's have a big show tonight. We have no pre-fills, unfortunately. But that's okay. We'll get moving. I know we're close on the diamonds. College break is always close because it's only a 6-spot break, right?
Yep.
So always relatively close. All right, randomizer going up. We'll take a look at everything we got here. We got 5 to go in the college double. Again, double box break, for example, you get the SEC, you can get a Manning and a Von Miller Authentic both. Peyton Manning, #1 overall pick after a great Tennessee career, 5-time NFL MVP, the most ever. John Elway, also a #1 overall pick. He's had a great pro career too, pro and college football Hall of Famer, the great John Elway. We have still in play Deion Sanders, maybe the best corner ever. on that Florida State Eclipse replica. Von Miller with the Gig'em inscription.
Gig'em.
Actually, former teammate of Peyton Manning. They won a Super Bowl together. It was actually Von Miller that was the Super Bowl MVP, not Peyton Manning, in that win over the Panthers. Emmitt Smith, NFL's all-time leading rusher on that Florida Gator jersey. We got a Nick Bosa authentic, one of the best pass rushers in the league. Defensive Player of the Year this last season. He was really good at Ohio State, too. Had that early pick in the first round for Bosa. We did pull the Revis, but Adrian Peterson, O.J. Simpson, two running backs that were amazing in college and amazing in the pros. Two of the best ever in the history of their sport at both levels. We have, still out there, by the way, Will Anderson, the number 3 overall pick, the great pass rusher from Alabama, now a Houston Texan. Archie Manning, how about Peyton and Eli's dad? He was a really, really good college quarterback at Ole Miss. Had a solid pro career, but definitely was a big-time college player for sure. We have Earl Campbell, one of the best running backs of all time, Johnny Manziel. I mean, first freshman to win the Heisman Trophy, Johnny Football. So a lot of goodies in that break. We have 7 to go in the Diamond Double. Again, we have yet to pull a single headliner in this series. Aaron Jones, one of the best running backs in the league, Darrelle Revis, one of the best corners of the 2000s. Heck, one of the best corners, period, Mr. Revis. Aiden Hutchinson, number 2 overall pick from a couple years ago out of Michigan. A good rookie season for him. Micah Parsons, great rookie season, NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year 2 years ago. And he was just as good a year to Mr. Parsons. Already, Steven, 26.5 sacks just 2 seasons in. Man's on pace to get over 100. Only, 10 seasons in? Mm-hmm. That's pretty impressive for Micah Parsons. Mean Joe Green, Flash Authentic, 4-time Super Bowl champion, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. Tom Brady, Flash Authentic, the GOAT, the 7-time Super Bowl champ. That helmet worth close to $3,000. Could get it for $166 in the double or $83 in the single. Deebo Samuel, one of the best receivers in the game. When this guy was healthy, you add up rushing yards, receiving yards, number 2 in the NFL 2 years ago, if you add those 2 stats up. Because he had a bunch of receiving yards, Steven, a bunch of rushing yards as well. His rushing total is going to be down this year because they have McCaffrey now, Elijah Mitchell, but he'll be a big-time receiver for sure. Michael Irvin, 3-time Super Bowl champion, one of the best receivers ever. Devontae Adams led the league in receiving touchdowns last season. He's fantastic. What's up, Eric Thompson? Eric's a big Patriot fan.
Eric.
Looking for that Brady. Other names in here, Jalen Waddle, Christian Watson, CeeDee Lamb. Receivers galore in here. Mini helmets are the chase, right, Steven?
Yes, they are.
4 mini helmets left. 2 of them, we know exactly what they are. We have Lawrence Taylor, probably the best defensive player ever. 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. One of 3 non-quarterback, non-running backs to win the league MVP. And then we have the Madden GOAT, Michael Vick, MV7 in here. Michael Vick is a phenomenon. 4-time Pro Bowler, number 1 all-time yards per carry, number 1 all-time career rushing yards by a quarterback. 3 to go in the Diamond Single. Just showed off the names. Again, every headliner still out there. For $83, you can get a Tom Brady Authentic that is worth more than $2,000, Steven. We have 4 to go in the can't miss jerseys. They're all good. It's can't miss for a reason. Photo headliners are great, but Antonio Gates, Ray Lewis, a couple recent pulls, Steven, that were in the and more section. Marshall Faulk, tied for 10th all-time in rushing touchdowns. Former league MVP. He's out there in the can't miss jerseys. Come and get Marshall. 50% chance he's in the next break. Red Zone reps, 4 spots to go. 4 headliners left. We are still looking for Deion Sanders, Salute the Service replica. One of the best corners ever, maybe the best corner ever. Really good at return touchdowns, by the way, too, Steven.
Very true.
Only Devin Hester with more career return touchdowns. Of course, Primetime had pick 6s, kickoff, punt return touchdowns. The man did it all. We have Ray Lewis, NFL's all-time tackle leader, 13-time Pro Bowler. Tyreek Hill, 7 seasons, 7 Pro Bowls, 2nd in receiving yards last season, fastest receiver in the game. And Scary Terry McLaurin, he's pretty fast too. He's out there in this series as well. 8 to go on the slab cards. We have pulled Metcalf and Jacobs. The other headliners out there, Drew Brees, second all-time passing touchdowns, passing yards. Kyler Murray, Tua, Justin Fields, some of the best young quarterbacks in the league. Murray's already got himself a couple of Pro Bowls. Tua consistently, last season he was like at the top of the league in passer rating, QBR. He was right up there with anybody in the NFL. Justin Fields led all quarterbacks in rushing yards. Here's primetime again. Nick Bosa, Defensive Player of the Year. Emmitt Smith is even in this series. NFL's all-time rusher. About 50% chance at a headliner here. We have Devontae Smith, Najee Harris, Terry McLaurin. A lot of good options in the slabs up to box 20 there. 6 to go in the college break. For $46, you can get a Peyton Manning authentic, a John Elway authentic. Those items are worth more than 10, 15 times more than 46. So most headliners out there still. Showed these off a little bit earlier. Charles Haley, Peyton Manning, John Elway, Primetime, Von Miller, Emmitt Smith, Adrian Peterson, O.J. Simpson, Nick Bosa. I mean, all those names are out there. The big Manning on campus, already up to box 20 on the ticker, Steven. That means half the series is either gone or currently on the ticker. A lot of good options in the college break. So let me know what you guys would like to rock and roll with. I'll drop in the live break page link, and let's get the party started.
It looks like we're going to do a diamond here first.
Oh, diamond single is
not
full?
Full, but it's one away.
One away.
And then we're 3-way in the college double.
Okay, cool.
And then the chase, which is the minis.
4 away.
4 away, yes.
Let's go. What's up, Bobby Rodriguez? What's going on, Bobby? Steven and I are betting together tonight. I know last night we went mano-a-mano. I was lucky enough to win. Sixers covering. Tonight we're united. We both have the Heat plus 10.5.
I have a +9.
You have a +9. But Jimmy Butler.
I wanted to see how the first few minutes went.
Yeah.
If it was going to go bad, I was like, oh, it's going to go bad.
Back away. Yeah, that's fair.
But if you get to a certain point with these teams, then they start to believe that they can. So
yeah. That roster with the Heat, they believe they can beat anyone.
They got a couple guys who are older, but if they can turn back the clock, they're perfectly fine.
Veteran experience. I know you're probably talking about Lowry and Kevin Love in particular.
Mm-hmm.
Duncan Robinson going to get some more minutes tonight. He's been shooting the ball well lately. Strus can get hot at any moment. Vincent even has been hot of late.
Yes, he has.
They have some good guys. I don't know if they're going to win the game, but 10.5 is a lot of points. They're up 33-31 right now with about 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. So
we'll take that.
I have not placed any other bets tonight. Maybe I'll take a look at how that Laker-Warrior game is going tonight. I'm a big Curry and LeBron fan, so it is a heart divided, Steven.
Yeah.
Heart divided in that
I just got a notification, and it says Falcons rookie Bijan Robinson will wear number 7 in the NFL.
Ooh, like Michael Vick?
I'm at the Bijan Robinson shirt.
Woo!
I like, man. That's awesome.
Was Vic the last 7 on the Falcons? I can't think of one.
I feel like it's very difficult to retire numbers in the NFL. But
yeah. Is he worth getting retired? I mean, maybe. He was electric in Atlanta, Michael Vick.
But what if Bijan is electric?
I think Bijan's going to be electric.
Yeah.
No doubt about that.
I said Shane. There are a few jersey numbers that resonate with Falcons fans, whether you like it or not. Number 7 will always be one of them.
Yeah.
I think it said.
I can't remember them having a number 7.
How many players have worn the number 7? 7. You can't make that up.
Okay.
But
is anyone since Vic?
Shane Wynn is currently listed as number 7 on the Falcons roster.
Okay.
This is as of June 2nd, 2015.
Well, he's losing his spot.
This was a while ago.
Okay, a while ago.
I'm guessing they don't just pass out number 7s all too often, you know.
Eric Thompson saying a lot of upset Bruins fans up in here. I know. How disappointing is that? The Boston Bruins get the all-time points and wins record in hockey history, and they lose in the first round, Steven. They're up 3-2 in the series. They're up 3-2 in Game 7 with about a minute to go. Upsetting. Very upsetting. there is an element of luck in the hockey playoffs. So it's kind of like the baseball playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
You can be the better team. You know, a ball bounces here or there. You hit a hard, you had a hard slap shot goes off the post. Hard hit line drive right at the center fielder. We know this very well, Steven. In the hockey and baseball playoffs, the number one team usually doesn't win, actually. I mean, we had the Blackhawks in 2013 were the last team to have the best record in hockey and win the Stanley Cup. And I think that the Cubs I think the Dodgers got it a couple years ago, but I think up until the Dodgers, I think the Dodgers got it in 2020, best record in the title. But before that, I think it had been a few years since the 2016 Cubs best record and World Series.
That makes sense.
So very, very often, it's a team not with the best record.
It's all about playing your best.
Yeah, playing your best at the right time.
I argue for both the 2000s, you want to be a wild card team.
Yeah.
That's the best position to be in.
No doubt about that. Good position to be in is being in the Diamond Break, because it's a fire series. The best series in the room, all authentics, all fire hits. Headliners or not, it is fantastic. Tommy Boy number 1, we got Bobby Rodriguez, Jeff Jones, Bobby Rodriguez again, Nicholas Cangelosi, Eric Thompson, Ronnie and Salako has awoken from the nap. He's been hibernating.
He's alive.
And Robert Boulay with the closer spot looking to be like the Yankee closer, Mr. Rivera. Tommy Boy number 1. Let's go, let's go, let's go. First come, first serve. Drop me your box number for the first Diamond Break here. We have, actually, we're going to release more numbers here in a little bit. We knock out one more box here in the double, or release the next 10 in the series. Eric is ready. He wants 6. 6 going off the ticker. Thank you, Eric Thompson. We will go 8 times here for our divisions in our first Diamond Break. Hopefully the first of many tonight, Steve.
Agreed.
Would love to knock out a bunch of these tonight.
6.
6. 3 to go in that college double. 2 to go in the mini helmet double. Good luck, folks. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Robert Boulay, Bobby B up top in the NFC North. The heartbreaking Bob Boulay. Tough loss for the Rangers last night in Game 7. Bobby Rodriguez, NFC South. Nicholas Cangelosi, NFC East, NFC West. A lot of goodies out there. Got a couple Cowboys. Deebo Samuel. Good spots for Nicholas. Eric Thompson, AFC North. Could it be Mean Joe Green? Jeff Jones, AFC South. Bobby. Should it be the Brady? You're about to win if that happens. AFC East. Darrell Revis also out there in the East. We got Ronnie and Salako out there in the AFC West. Maybe Devontae Adams. Ronnie was looking for Devontae Adams, Steven. Might be in the right spot. I feel a Cowboy, says William Manor. The Cowboy senses are tingling. And Nick Cangelosi saying, let's go. Let's go indeed. Box 6 of 30 on the way. Tommy Boy. Named after Tom Brady, of course. Also like the movie Tommy Boy. That was a good one. Chris Farley starring in that one. Ooh, here's a good hit. This is one of my favorite players of all time, Steven. One of the best fullbacks ever. 6-time Pro Bowler. Super Bowl champion. We have the A-Train. Mike Alstott. Salute the service right here. Clean looking helmet. We got the USA flag, the Beckett cert. This man, Steven, as a fullback, over 900 rush yards way back in the day in the early 2000s, late 90s. It was actually Mike Alstott and Warwick Dunn in the Buccaneer backfield. The defense was the biggest reason they won, but the biggest part of their offense was the running game, which Alstott was a part of both rushing the ball and blocking. Excellent hit. That is Bobby Rodriguez, NFC South. Congrats on your Mike Alstott. Salute the service authentic. Clean golden ink on that lid. Very nice, Bobby. So there we go. Good start to Bobby's break here in Tommy Boy. Mike Alstott. Where's Blake Miller for that one? He's actually Blake's on vacation, Steven.
Yeah, he's chilling.
We know he's okay. We know that, unlike Ronnie, we're worried for his health because he wasn't here the last couple of days. Blake Miller's on vacation, just chilling, having a good time. Woohoo, says Bobby Rodriguez. Yes, sir, man. Woohoo indeed, Bobby. Nicely done on the Mike Allstott Authentic. He's kind of another one of those guys that people seem to really love in this break room.
He did the work no one wanted to.
Right? I mean, he's never going to be a headliner in the series, but whenever we pull him, it's always a good reaction.
People appreciate his hard work.
Appreciate Mike Allstott, baby. You got to. So refreshing the break page, we are 5 away on that diamond double, by the way. We knock out that double, Steven, we're at least 10 more numbers in the diamonds here. So that's exciting. We currently have 7 on the ticker. That will get us down to 5 once we knock it out. 1 to go in the mini double. So, yeah, it is a little weak for diamonds, Nick. I do agree it's one of the lesser diamond hits, but to be honest with you, people love this man. They love this man. I've seen people get more excited for him than a lot of the bigger names in the diamond. So it is definitely one of the worst hits you'll see in a diamond series. But, we pull guys like Christian Watson, Kenneth Walker. They don't get as much reaction as him. Yeah. So I get where you're coming from, Nick, a fullback. But also, people love this guy in the break room. I could live with him being a diamond. Obviously, goes without saying, Steven, this will be one of the worst hits in the series. But I'm okay with Mike Allstott in this series because folks love this man. It's a specialty helmet as well. Salute the service is very nice. We have Breezy saying Mike Allstott was a beast in college as well as the NFL. Played tailback at Colorado State, I believe, says Breezy. It's a cool hit. I'm happy I won, says Bobby. Exactly, Nick. So, again, everyone's got their own opinions. Obviously not a headliner in this series, but Steven, based on how folks react to Mike Allstott, he does belong in a diamond. Just knowing that, he's not a headliner, obviously. But it's a good hit. A very nice hit.
I just saw helmets back there.
Yeah.
He said he was a good running back at Colorado State. He played at Purdue.
At Purdue.
I saw some Purdue.
They was a Purdue college kid.
Exactly.
It was a Boilermaker.
Helmets, yeah.
I was good at Purdue as well. Allstott, what a pull, says Pedro. Yeah, you see, these guys like Mike Allstott. He's my favorite fullback. This guy in Madden, Steven, I would never draft another football. Always had to be Allstott. Congrats, Bobby. I'm probably just a bit sour, says Nick. That's okay, Nick.
I mean, honestly, Nick, it is what it is, but that means it's gone from the series now.
That too.
So only can be an improvement up there.
As long as you're respectful, Nick, you have the rights to your opinion. If someone came in here saying this is terrible, I can't believe this isn't a diamond, this is garbage, then we would be like, that's not cool. But you were saying if I'm being honest, you voiced your opinion, you were nice about it, and that's fair. I think it's a good hit, says William Manor. What a lid, says Tommy.
There's like the gold ink.
It's nice. And again, Steven, when we put together these series, we take account in the whole break room. For a lot of folks, the fullback isn't sexy, but there's no sexier fullback than this man. He is literally the best fullback we ever pull in the break room. And I also love the helmet, too. The Buccaneer.
The A-Train.
The salute the service. It's got it all. The inscription. Very, very nice on Mr. Mike Allstott. 1 spot to go in the minis. Who's knocking out the minis? So he says, put that Revis up. Yeah, Darrelle Revis was pulled earlier in the show, the early show. That was the best hit probably in the early show. Let's show it off again, Steven. No, we'll get rid of it here as we do more boxes. But this
we're about to do some minis, so show it off. I'm going to get that ready for you.
Yeah. Let's keep them on the desk. We'll keep the All-Stop for now. So I don't want it to get messed up, says William. It won't, William. And William, if for some reason anything ever gets messed up, you email customer service, they'll take care of you. Believe it or not, Steven, not always, not saying we're perfect, but the vast majority of the time a helmet gets messed up, it's actually on transport. We can't do the shipping. We can't,
But we do the shipping.
We do the shipping. We can't go in the UPS trucks and personally deliver them to you. So
the gas would just be exorbitant.
If something ever gets dinged up or messed up, there's ever an issue with the helmet, you contact customer service. They take care of you every single time. We will take care of you guys. That's true, Jason. Jason's got a good point. You have to average it out when Brady is such an expensive helmet. All-Star's a sick-looking helmet. Yeah, that is true. Mini double is full. Run the ball, number 1. Drop me your 2 numbers. Get it happening here, guys, in the minis. Darcy, William, Charles, Daniel, Nicholas, Anthony, Matt, and Joseph. 2 box numbers. Actually, Steven, this will be the last time I ask for numbers in this mini helmet series. There's only 4 left. So 22 and 26 going off the ticker. 5 and 6 will remain in the minis. Nick was first. Breezy was second.
For 22 and 26.
Yep, that's Joseph Calabrese. William was third. We are going with the first one, which is Nick. 22 and 26 in the minis. And we should get
Lawrence at the end, or was he at the beginning?
I know, right? Lawrence Taylor. We'll find out here. What does the next mini-series look like, says Trevor? Well, we can take a look at it here after this break. I did say we get down to 1 break in this current mini. We can show off the new series. That works. Good luck, everyone, says Jason. Thank you, Jason. So,
And then that's the last 2 minis.
yeah, 100%. Good luck, all. Good luck indeed here in the mini helmets. Lawrence Taylor, Michael Vick still in play here, Steven. 2 good ones. 2 very good ones. 4, 5, 6. Dice roll was 8, 7, and 8. All right, William Manor up top in the NFC North. Actually, the Michael Vick, it could be a Falcon hit. It could be an Eagle hit. Joseph, NFC South. Charles, NFC East. Daniel Kyler, NFC West. Nicholas Cangelosi, AFC North. Darcy Standish, AFC South. Matt Warren, AFC East. And Tony Baloney, AFC West. Ready to see that new mini-series, says Pedro. We'll look together and we'll get into it pretty soon here, Steven. Let's knock out the current minis first. Got the Emmitt Smith box here coming up. Ooh, it's not bad. Tony Baloney out of the NFC South. Starting a little bit of a winning streak. We got a Kansas City Chiefs Lunar somewhere over the Dwayne Bowe Lunar Mini. A former LSU star in college as well. Nice hit there. Tony Baloney, Anthony Ciccatelli. All right, Tony, we see you, brother. Dwayne Bowe.
Yeah.
Nice. JSA certified. Fantastic chief receiver. Tony says nice. Nice indeed, sir. Mr. Bowe. He led the league in receiving touchdowns in 2010. Former BCS national champion college. Very solid receiver in the 2000s, Steven. Get the Dwayne Bowe put away. And there's actually now a 2 and 3 chance at either Lawrence Taylor or Michael Vick here in the next box. And that means that at least one of them is going to be the last break for sure anyway, Steven. So let's knock out that last break. Let's get it done quickly. And let's rock and roll with the fresh minis that are next. Dwayne Bowe put away. Yeah, the color scheme is clean. I do agree, Pedro. A very clean color scheme on the Chiefs. I am a Chief fan, but also like the color red. Lunars I like a lot as well, so very nice. Do you prefer the Lunars on average, Steven, over the Eclipses? Those depend on the team, obviously, but Lunars are clean. The Le'Veon Bell box is next. 26 out of 30. Ooh. How about this? It's a double up. We got one of the best nicknames in sports history. The Albino Rhino, Carl Mecklenburg.
Ooh.
One of the best linebackers in that Orange Crush Bronco defense in the 80s. Tony Baloney, you've got the AFC West. And you got Dwayne Bowe and Mecklenburg, the Albino Rhino.
Nice.
All right, Tony, winning streak is on the way, baby. This guy was ice cold in the break room just last week, Steven. Ice cold. He's heating up right now. He says the double up with the exclamation point. You like that, Tony? I'm sure you do. The 6-time Pro Bowler for the Broncos. four-time first-team All-Pro, more than 1,000 career tackles, 79 sacks, 16 forced fumbles, 14 fumble recoveries. This is one of these guys, Steven, that may or may not make the Hall of Fame. We'll see. But either way, a phenomenal linebacker. Not bad for a 12th round pick out of Minnesota.
Not bad at all.
Oh, congrats, Tony, says William. Congrats indeed on your Mecklenburg Flash Mini. So the last break, Steven, should feature Michael Vick and should also feature Lawrence Taylor.
Wow. Very rare is that opportunity.
Yeah, Tony says, so that means Vick and Taylor have been in the opening boxes the whole time. Yeah, there's been some good opening boxes. A lot of folks, are always like, the best stuff's always at the end. But we have some good stuff early on in the series. We have good stuff in the middle and good stuff at the end, Steven. There's never a bad time to hop in to the breaks. Never, ever. And Michael Vick isn't even a photo headliner in that series. So let's get that last break done. Let's see the Taylor. Let's see the Vick. And it's possible you could double up with those. To be honest with you, I'm not sure whether it's a Falcon hit or an Eagle hit on Michael Vick. If it's an Eagle, though, you can win both. It's possible. It's very possible. All right, new mini helmet series. What's the next one here? I know we have a couple back there. Isn't it Stick something? Let me look real quick.
By the Bay?
Oh, By the Bay is the one. Yeah, it's By the Bay. Make sure that's ready here. That's what the mini helmet series is called. I'm not seeing it, Steven. Let's just double check here. Mini helmets.
Oh, that might have been the backup. Hold on. Split back?
Do you see that one in there?
I mean, I don't see, I'm not looking for the listing. I'm pretty sure By the Bay is the next one.
I think so too. I think it is By the Bay.
Yeah, because Run the Ball is the last one I have. Before.
Yeah, that was actually not in there, but I think you can create it off the current listing, right? You can go back in and adjust the other stuff afterwards, I think. I think that graphic is ready. We don't have it right now, guys. We'll work on getting it for you guys. By the Bay mini helmets. Let's get it closed up. Let's make sure the graphic is ready. I think it is ready. So, and that split back is not ready yet, Steven. So we'll run By the Bay when we get a second. Who's left in the can't miss? Marshall Faulk is left. 2 boxes left. One of them features Marshall Faulk. And we are now 3 away on those mini helmets. 3 away on the minis. Who's knocking those bad boys out? Let's see some heat. Good series, man. It's a good series. Looking forward to the fresh By the Bay series as well. Yeah, I don't see that. I think we're going to have to build it off the current.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah. And we can put in the graphic with the headliners. I think I can tell you guys what the headliners are now, though. It's we got DK Metcalf, Jalen Hurts, Joe Montana, Dick Butkus, Marshall Faulk, Kirk Cousins. There's a Terry Bradshaw in there, Steven. Those are some of the headliners. So let's keep it going, folks. The next mini break is closing in on getting closed out. So we'll have fresh minis in the room here once we get that list updated for you guys. 2 to go now in those current minis. 3 to go in the college double. And we are 5 away on the college single box break in the Big Manning on campus. Heat up 48-44, Steven. Looking good. Miami looking good. I do always have advice for customers. Make sure you read the full listing. So, Breezy's asking what's left and can't miss. all the photo headliners are left, but Marshall Faulk is still in play. One of 3 running backs that have 1,000 rushing yards and 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. Marshall Faulk. So Roger Craig, Christian McCaffrey, the other 2. College break again. We have most of the names out there. Peyton Manning, John Elway, Primetime, Von Miller, Emmitt Smith, Adrian Peterson, O.J. Simpson, Nick Bosa. Full of headliners there. Diamond helmets. Every single headliner still in play. We have yet to pull a single headliner. A lot of good stuff. So Tommy Boy Diamond helmets. We got 2 to go in that college break. It's going to be Lawrence Taylor and Michael Vick. And then we are wide open in the slabs. Most headliners out there. Drew Brees, the biggest one in play. Primetime, Justin Fields, Tua, Kyler Murray, Nick Bosa. Come and get him, guys. Let's make this a big show tonight. We are sold out on the minis. I'm going to put the next 10 up for the new series. And we're going to rock and roll with the last 2 in the current series for our mini helmets. You guys are great. I got on that mini helmet chase. Series closed out. New series entering the break room. So let's see here. We have, when you get a second, Steven, we'll get it in. And you take your time on that other thing, Steven. We'll make sure that listing is right. We'll get it up when we can on those minis. In the meantime, let's knock out some of those college breaks, right?
Absolutely.
Let's knock out some college breaks.
All right, this is going to be ready for you.
Run the ball, number 2. I'm in, says Pedro. Let's go, Pedro. Pedro's in, ready to rock and roll. And probably next is going to be that college break, the double specifically. 3 left in that double box break. Run the ball, number 2. Thank you, Steven. Joseph Calabrese, Brett Cheney, Nicholas Cangelosi, William Manor, Brett Cheney, Joseph Calabrese, and Pedro Cervantes. Looking for the closer magic, Pedro. 8 times on the way. So NFC East would be the Lawrence Taylor. That's the one that is coveted right now. Maybe the best defensive player of all time, LT. I think Nicholas Cangelosi, I believe, has the NFC East. I think you just got Lawrence Taylor. Michael Vick could be an East or a South hit. That could be Brett Cheney or Nicholas here. Boxes 5 and 6 coming up here in the minis. Just skip these the whole way. Yes, let's go, says Nick. And you just got yourself a headliner, buddy. Should be fire here. That's it. The minis are out the way, Steven. Out the way, these mini helmets. That's exciting, right? Perfect. We got 5 first. We'll do 6 next in the minis. Double the boxes. Double the fun. Good luck, folks. 5 out of 30 run the ball mini helmets. Well, we knew he was coming out. We have maybe the best defensive player of all time, 3-time defensive player of the year, member of the 100 Sack Club, one of 3 non-quarterback, non-running backs to win the MVP. Here he is, Lawrence Taylor, New York Giant mini, the Super Bowl champion, the MVP, the scariest defensive player ever. Congrats, Nicholas, on your LT, Lawrence Taylor. Nice, Big Blue, he says. This is clean right here. Clean looking autograph, clean mini helmet, LT, New York Giants, baby. Nice, Steven. That is
Love that blue.
super nice. Actually, I'll leave this up for a second. Let this bad boy marinate. We got one more coming up in the double box break. Lawrence Taylor in box 5 the whole time. Hanging out there in good old box 5. So Michael Vick, I believe, is going to be The other helmet here coming up, we got to make sure, though. He has been known to be elusive, Steven. Has been known to be elusive, Michael Vick. Eagles Vic would be insane, says Nick. Be nice. That would be very nice. He's, I would say, what, about 60-40 on Atlanta? We do get him on both teams for sure. I want to see a Steelers Michael Vick. That'd be even more fun. It's the Falcon Vic. Did some of his best running seasons in Atlanta. Brett Cheney, congratulations on the Atlanta Falcon Vic. Breezy thinking the same thing as me. Steelers Vic would be better, LOL. Nice hit there, Michael Vick, NFC South, Brett Cheney. Number 1 all-time rushing yards by quarterback. Career rushing yards, number 1 all-time yards per carry, Michael Vick. Nice hit, Nicholas. Nice hit, Brett. That's how we do a double box break. Lawrence Taylor, Michael Vick. Very cool. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going here in the break room. Yeah. Most rush yards by quarterback, Michael Vick, number 1, Steven. Cam Newton's 2nd. Russell Wilson is 3rd. Randall Cunningham 4th. Lamar Jackson 5th. Steve Young is 6th.
Oh.
Fran Tarkenton 7th. And Steve McNair, Aaron Rodgers, Donovan McNabb, and John Elway. Lamar will probably pass up Michael Vick. He's a little bit under 2,000 yards away. Probably pass him up here the next 3 to 4 years. Justin Fields, Jalen Hurts could pass up Vick down the road as well. Brady is still out there in the diamonds. And all the headliners, Travis, will be available in the fresh mini helmets here. All of them, actually. The first break is only 1 away. It's our brand new minis. Double box break. They're all out there. Dick Butkus, Christian McCaffrey on the Niners, DK Metcalf, Marshall Faulk, Brian Dawkins, Terry Bradshaw, Kirk Cousins, Joe Montana, and how about this? Jalen Hurts back in the break room, Steven. My goodness. He was the highest paid player in the NFL for, about a week until Lamar Jackson passed him up. But Jalen Hurts, in my opinion, the 3rd best quarterback in the NFL. McCaffrey's the top 3 running back. We have some of the best safeties, linebackers ever. Maybe a top 3 quarterback in Montana. A lot of good stuff in the By the Bay mini helmet series.
I know it said we were 1 away, but I think I created that listing when there was 3 away.
Oh, okay.
So I just put the other spots back, but we're 4 away.
We're 4 away, so still close in that one. Let's do that Steeler connection. Send that Terry Bradshaw my way, or Montana, because he's from Pittsburgh. 5 away. Thank you, Steven. Trevor Massey says, that Joe Montana. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Travis Daniels, not only is Brady still available, I repeat this, as I said this earlier, Steven, every single headliner still in the diamonds. Not a single one is gone. We have all of them out there. 9 headliners with 27 boxes left. That's not even counting names like Jalen Waddle, Christian Watson, CeeDee Lamb. Headliners galore in those diamond helmets. Brett still would have hit. If it was on a Steelers mini, says Fontes. That's true. Brett Cheney did have the AFC North. I've never seen Michael Vick on the Steelers. I'll be honest with you, Steven. I'm not too sure if that's going to happen. But it could be in the He Played There series if that ever happens. Matt, it's happening. Mark it down. It's happening.
I think for a few select of us, we'd be like, oh, that's awesome. That's a fun series. But if it lands, someone would be like, I don't want that. It's very possible.
Well, Brett and Nick would be upset. They're like, we should be in the Vic spots.
They're very cool with that, but
yeah. I think it works if it's once in a while.
Yeah.
Not all the time. I would rather
have Vic on the Falcons.
Yeah, I'd rather have Vic on the Falcons as well.
But yes, do I love the idea of pulling him on a Steelers? I think that'd be hilarious.
We pulled Ricky Williams and Deion Sanders on Ravens helmets here in the room before. And I actually pulled Emmitt Smith on the Cardinals, Steven. That was something different.
Pulled Vic on a
Tech in the college.
On a Chiefs lid. He was a coach there.
There you go. I like it.
Tech, that would be a good one too.
Oh, I believe you, Breezy. I believe it. Wasn't well received because of the dog fighting. I'll be honest, I'm a huge dog lover. I'm a dog owner. My boy Messi is the best creature ever. Look at this beautiful boy. With that said, I am also a believer in second chances. Michael Vick, I think he's done well with the second chance, Steven. I think he's done well with the second chance. He actually does a lot of good stuff for the dog stuff. But originally when that happened, I was furious as well. I was like, I don't want this man on my team. And it makes sense in Pittsburgh, especially because he wasn't the same player he used to be. They got him as a backup quarterback. So I wouldn't want a backup quarterback who's got off-field issues. But he has rehabilitated himself.
Rehabilitated.
Oh my gosh, Steven, that's so hard to say. Just make it difficult.
He rehabbed.
Man. Why is the English language so hard, baby?
That's a fair question.
Yeah. Those are great minis, says Tommy. We had Ben still. He was just there for serious injuries. I bet exactly, Fontez. The backup quarterback, if he's got off-field issues, not very popular. Otherwise, the backup quarterback is very popular. The Buck slid. That is Mike Allstott, Travis. Mike Allstott, salute the service authentic. One of the best fullbacks of all time. The great A-Train. NFL trivia, who was the last team to win the Super Bowl before the 70 merger? Wasn't it the Jets in 69? Did the Jets? No, Jets won in 67, I think. Raiders, maybe? Raiders might have been the last ones to win the Super Bowl. I think it was the Oakland Raiders, Steven. In 69, I think, Trevor. I could be wrong. He'll let me know. I think it was the Raiders, though. With John Madden.
Great question. I have no idea.
Yeah, I think it was the Raiders. I don't want to look it up, though.
I know the Packers and the Chiefs went on the first two.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
Yeah. It was either the Jets or the Raiders. They both won in that era, I think. I seen Vic. It was Kansas City Chiefs. Close, says Trevor. There you go. Len Dawson, baby. Len Dawson taking the Chiefs to the Super Bowl title. Took them a long time to win again. It was about a 50-year drought until they won again, Steven. But they did it, and they've won twice with Patrick Mahomes. Fontez has seen Vic snap the ball for the Steelers in person. The last year, the Rams were in St. Louis. Went down with an ankle injury. Okay. Chiefs Vikings, says Tommy Henry. Okay. Vikings have never won the Super Bowl. Isn't that crazy, Steven?
That is pretty.
For all those great teams, Vikings have never won the Super Bowl.
I see you, Nick Cangelosi.
I see it.
I see you.
I see you. We lost that game 23-7, says Tommy. Namath and the Jets, says Travis Hansen. Let me look it up. NFL Super Bowl winners by year. I want to make sure that stat is correct, Steven. Well, it was actually the Jets, technically, to be honest with you. The Jets won in 69, but technically, so that's where it goes. Kansas City won in the 69 season. Super Bowl was played in 1970, Steven. That's why my thought was Jets in 69, because I remember them winning in 69. But that was the January 12th, 1969 Super Bowl off the 68 season. So that's a tricky trivia question. Technically, the Chiefs and the Jets could both work as answers. Technically. Positive they won a championship before the merger, though, Pedro. They have never won a Super Bowl. Minnesota's never won a Super Bowl. They have the most wins of any team not to win a Super Bowl. Now, they probably have won an NFL championship, Steven, maybe, but never won a Super Bowl.
All right, let's do a By the Bay mini.
Yeah. By the Bay, already ready?
Already ready to go.
Ooh, baby, By the Bay. I wrote By the Way. By the Bay, number 1. Drop me 2 numbers, guys. Oh, they will be, Travis. I think a lot of folks think that he's not this early in the series. 2 numbers. You got to wait until I put it in the chat. So, William, drop them in one more time, brother. It's got to be in the chat. to call out the numbers.
Breeze 14 is not available.
Yeah, 14 is not available. 1 through 10. 1 through 10 is available right now. Drop me 2 numbers. 6 and 7 from William. That works, William. We do go off numbers that are on the ticker.
And eligible number. Eligible number.
Exactly. So 6 and 7 will do, yeah. So technically, the Jets won in 69. That was the 68 season, Steven.
I always have to remember that.
He was adding 9 and 5. I'm sure you were. I'm sure you were.
But I can't read in your math.
Yeah, exactly, right?
I need a...
That's not how we do math here, Steven.
Our math works.
Yeah, Falcons were close. 98. The Vikings were 15 and 1, and they lost to Atlanta, Steven. Their kicker had, I think it was Anderson, had made every kick or missed one, and then he misses in the playoffs.
Yep, you never know.
15 and 1 team. Randy
Always
Moss.
when they lose.
Randy Moss rookie season. Chris Carter, Randall Cunningham, and the Falcons and Chris Chandler with Jamal Anderson going to the Super Bowl against the Broncos. You're good, Breezy. No worries, buddy. 15 and 1, so sad. Wisdom bomb from Jason, yeah. The Dirty Birds, yeah, they were good. Atlanta was good back then. All right, Ronnie, Trevor, Joseph, William, Michael, Pedro, Tony, and Nicholas. 6 and 7 on the way. Fontez was 15 that year. I was like 8 years old, Fontez. So Fonz is a little bit older. Fontez got to be... Are you hitting 40, Fontez? Are you about to be 40 or are you already 40? Fontez giving his age away. 40-year-old man, Fontez? Let's go, Fonz. Glanville and the Red Gun offense, says Breezy. I was happy didn't want the Broncos facing the Vikings team, says Jason. 40 in July 23rd. There you go, Fonz. That's fantastic. I'm actually turning 33, Steven, July 30th. Fontez and I are both Leos, July babies. What's up, fellas? Says Michael. We got pulled the Patriots Revis the other day, still in Tampa. Still need a dang Buccaneer helmet. What a shock that would have been. The last team I need. We pulled one earlier today, that All-Star in the Diamonds. Nice to be young, Fonz. I just turned 52, says Michael. And Tommy Henry, you are right, says Steven. That Griffey hoodie is fire.
Thank you, Tommy.
Ken Griffey, baby, the kid. 49 years, says Joseph. Welcome to the 40 Club, Fontez, says Daniel. Yeah. I got to call him Fontez, put the year he was in. Had to call him out, Steven. The big 4-0, Fontez. Big 4-0. So we got 8 clicks here of the minis. We got Ronnie up top in the NFC North. Michael Frank right below in the NFC South. It is William Manor, NFC East. We got Joseph, NFC West. Nicholas, AFC North. Trevor, AFC South. Pedro, AFC East. And Tony Baloney, Anthony Ciccatelli. Last time he had the West, Steven, he doubled up. The very first mini helmet in the new series. Tommy Henry, much younger, saying 23. You got us all beat, Tommy. Tommy's the real winner. He's the youngest one here. 6 coming up. Then we have 7 next in the minis. I do love getting folks of different ages in the break room. It's awesome to see that people enjoy this, whether they're in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s.
Doesn't matter.
We got a wide range of people in the break room. Here's a young guy in this hit here. This guy had, I think it was it 3 picks in the first half against Trevor Lawrence. Asante Samuel Jr., one of the best corners in the league. Tony Baloney on fire right now, Steven. AFC West, Asante Samuel Jr. for Anthony Ciccatelli, the greatest lacrosse coach alive, taking home one of the best corners in the game, Asante Samuel
Anthony,
Jr.
you in the AFC West.
He's
Get a
digging it.
room.
He's digging it, man. He is digging it.
So now you need a Raider.
Right, he's got all of them, right? He's got a Chief, a Bronco.
A Raider comes on the
Georgia.
next one.
This guy could not buy a win last week, and he's on fire right now Asante Samuel Jr. Very nice. Spread the wealth, Tony. LOL. Congrats, says Breezy. Third hit, back to back to back. Wow, Tony, says William. That many a sweet, says Tommy. Getting old, says Daniel. That got a girl 10 years younger than him. Good job, Daniel. Wow, insane. Nice, says Nick. I think I have a new favorite division. Ha ha ha, says Tony. Yeah, man.
It's a good division.
It's a good division. It's the winning division for you. Montana, please, says Joseph. Okay. We'll see. Let me write this up here. I got to get like a thing that I can like write this name twice, Steven, because I'm writing it for the third time here in the last 10, 15 minutes. Tony, calm down, says Pedro. He's like, calm this dude down. He keeps on winning, Steven. The great Tony Baloney. Sante Samuel Jr. His dad was a really good corner. Like father, like son, right? Fantastic. Fantastic hit. Got 3 picks in the first half against the Jaguars in the playoffs. That's a good day at the office. You get 3 catches as a receiver in the first half, you're doing pretty good. You got 3 as a cornerback. Tommy's saying, Tony, NFC North is your favorite. Yeah, for the Vikings, right? But he keeps winning with the West, Steven. Keeps on winning with that AFC West.
You'll have always an appreciation for the AFC.
Yeah, I got another mini. Here's Tony's other favorite division. We got an NFC North hit. We got a Bear, Steven, at the tight end, Cole Kmet.
Okay.
Notre Dame star in college. I think he's going to be more utilized by Justin Fields as the offense grows.
If anything, by proxy.
Yeah. Nice
hit. Getting open because of DJ Moore and them.
Right. Well, it will be a little bit easier with a little bit better receivers as well for the Bears. Good hit, Ronnie, on Cole Kmet. Ronnie in the minis now. Let's go. He said he was going to start a mini collection, Steven. And now he's hopping in, trying to make that happen. There you go, Ronnie, says Michael Frank. There you go, indeed. Mr. Kmet. All right, break room is starting to take off here, Steven. Got some serious movement on the break page. Let's keep it going, folks. Why not, right? Why not? Taking a peek at where we're at right now. 8 to go in the next minis. We have a college double coming up, looks like, Steven. And we're close on the reps. 2 to go on the rep helmets. And we're closing in on a diamond double. 4 to go there. I've given up on trying to get the North. I'm happy to just win every once in a while, says Tony. That's a great attitude, Tony. It is a great attitude. I mean, let's be honest, Steven. If you're going to buy one spot, you've got a 1 in 8 chance at getting in the division that you want. Better off wishing for a win than wishing for the North and then not even getting the win, right?
Absolutely.
Maybe not even getting a Viking. So, nicely done. 0 for 3, says Pedro. Your time will come, buddy. Tommy's saying, I feel that, Tony. And Tony's saying, definitely. Definitely, indeed. So we have the college double, right, Steven? What's next?
I think it's 1 away. Did they sold out?
It does say sold out.
Okay, hold on. I'll figure it.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. I'll go ahead and let him call out the number here. Hold on, guys. Let me put it in the chat first. All right. Big Manning on campus, double number 1. Drop me your 2 numbers. First come, first serve on that double box break in the college. And diamonds and canvas jerseys and reps are close. Everything else mostly open. Let's get back to attacking the break page here, guys. Attack, 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 baby.
You're all set now.
Heat looking good, Steven. Up 3 early in the third quarter.
We'll take it.
Looking good.
Got to hang around to the last 2 minutes.
That's right. Michael Miller, Daniel Kyler, Michael Frank, Pete Rodriguez, and Dave Harris in this break. Michael wants 5 and 11. That's Michael Frank. 5 is there, as is 11. Thank you, sir. Both going off the ticker in our college break. All right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I love this, Steven. A little bit slower in the happy hour show, but orders are coming. These guys are here to break tonight.
All right. 5 and 11.
5 and 11. Tampa Bay Rays up 4-1, says Michael Frank. Well, they're usually up. What they do, man, it's what the Rays do. Couldn't beat the White Sox on Sunday, though. White Sox got a walk-off winner, Steven.
They were winning by like 3 in the ninth. Things happen.
Yeah.
Sure, they'll be like, this won't happen often.
No, probably not. All right, 8 times for our divisions. Good luck, everyone. Actually, our college conferences, excuse me, Steven. 7 and 8. All right, Pete Rodriguez. Pete, new guy. Welcome to the room. Let us know what team you like, Pete, and how you heard about the break room. What teams you like. Could be other sports as well. Michael Miller, you've got the Big 12. Daniel Kyler, ACC. Daniel Kyler, Pac-12. Dave Harris, SEC. And Michael Frank, you've got everything else. Welcome, Pete, says DK Cali. Welcome indeed. You're in a good place, man. Ultimate Autograph, live break room. Great place to be, Steven. No better place to spend your nights every night. I know we're a little biased here, but we choose to work at night, Steven, because we love this place. Pete is Bobby, he says. Okay. Bobby Rodriguez, maybe ordering from a different account. I do want to say this. I want to just make sure I'm looking out for you guys. We do have a Signature Club Rewards program. I'll show it off real quickly here, Steven. This is where you can, new customers can join now. They log in. Make sure you're ordering with the same email because as you order more, Steven, you get more free stuff. $10 gift card at 7,500 points. You get a $50 gift card at 120,000 points. So if you're constantly creating a new account, you're losing out on these tiers. So make sure you're signed up. Make sure you're logged in. I do recommend not creating new accounts because you guys will miss out on potential free points. So let's see here. 5 coming up first. Let's go Rudy, says Michael Frank. He's a break room veteran, Steven. He knows we get Rudy in the everything else section. Could be good. This is kind of heavy too, by the way. Box 5 on the way. 5 out of 40. I didn't realize I used a different email. No worries, Pete. Just letting you know how that system works. This feels kind of heavy, Steven. Feels kind of heavy here. Box 5. Very early on in the series. Oh, it's a headliner. Oh my gosh, it's a good one. Daniel Kyler. Deion Sanders. Eclipse replica on the Florida State Seminoles. Holy cow, Steven.
Queen.
This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful on the primetime lid. Daniel had a couple spots there. Did earn that. Did earn a headliner. Full-size rep. My man. Primetime. Best corner ever, Steven. You see the top defensive players ever. He's in that top 5 to 10 range all time. Maybe the best corner ever. Former defensive player of the year. The guy played baseball. He's a football coach now. Before he became a big-time Falcon, Cowboy, Niner star, it all started at Florida State. I would have loved that, says Pete. Congrats indeed, Daniel Kyler, on your Deion Sanders. Oh my gosh, Steven. Headliner in box 5. This is why you should hop in at all times. You never know where these great items are coming. Prime time. 5th overall pick in 89. So by the Falcons, he was a great college player. 2-time unanimous All-American. Jim Thorpe Award winner as well. His Florida State jersey number 2. Already honored by the school. An absolute legend, Deion Sanders. Okay. If that's what's going to be coming out in this college series tonight, Steven, we are in for some fun.
Yes, we are.
We are in for some fun. We can actually go ahead and put that next to you. We can probably take down the Pitt helmet from the early show. And that All-Star probably won't last much longer, but we'll leave him up for now at least. What do you mean about trading sites, Nick? You can trade with customers in the room. Obviously, this isn't an open forum, but if you have something to trade Maybe ask someone in the room if they're interested. I don't know what trading sites you're referring to specifically. We'll put the Dion over here, and we got one more coming up in the double. So here's the Sanders. Yeah, the best way to go about trades is contact each other separately. But if you have a specific helmet you're interested, put it in their chat. I have this. I'm looking to trade it. Maybe someone else in the chat wants to trade with you. But we're not dropping other forums if that's what he's asking about, etc. I see what you're saying, Nick. Well, if there's the helmet that someone wins in the break room and you want to trade for it, put it out there saying, I want to trade, I've got this. Here's a good one. We have ourselves a beautiful Florida Gator lid, former NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year, former Pro Bowler, Titan and Eagle great. It's Javon Curse on the Gator Mini SEC. Dave Harris, congrats on your Javon Curse, sir. Very nice. All right, Steven, we might break for the cycle tonight. What do you say?
I'm down.
We do at least one of every series tonight? No reason why we shouldn't, yeah?
No reason at all.
We currently have to knock out a diamond double, a can't miss jersey, a slab, and a rep, and we'll make it happen. Technically, the diamond we've already done because we did a single, but we'll get that double done too. 3 to go in the diamond double. What an autograph, says Tony. It's a nice looking mini here. Javon Curse. Clean on the Gators. So what are we feeling next, guys? What would you guys like next here in the break room? So that diamond double, by the way, Steven, when that closes, we release 10 more numbers. Exciting.
Making progress.
I'm making progress, baby. I'm excited. We're about to get that diamond double knocked off. The reps we're sleeping on a little bit. Knocking on that door. Maybe Tyreek Hill coming out tonight. A lot of good options. I want to see that Peyton Manning. I want to do the hit video tonight. I want it to be John Elway and Peyton Manning. Both of those college lids in this college series. We're not far off from releasing more numbers in the college series either. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on the ticker. 6 more boxes, 10 more numbers going up in this college series. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going in the break room here. I'm going to drop in the diamond double. That's 3 away. Maybe the next break we'll do here tonight. Let's see, what else is close? I think the reps are close. That is 2 away, dropping that link in as well. And can't miss jerseys 4 away, Steven. I mean, it's in the title. You can't miss. The last 2 jerseys will be very good regardless. But what do you guys want to break next? Put it out there in the chat. Let us know what you would like to break next here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. That Heat squad, man, they're resilient.
Yeah.
Up 6, Steven.
We'll take it.
Forget the plus 10.5 cover, which I have. They might win this bad boy outright. They could go up 2-0 in this series, and then back in Miami. This could be a sweep, Steven.
Miami is not your average 8 seed.
No, they're not.
And they could easily go to the finals again.
Steven, if you could update the college. I think you maybe posted it as 8 on accident.
I did.
Yeah, you're good. Dylan Salisbury, thank you for the heads up, sir. I'm guessing that technically that'll then be 5 left.
Yes.
Because someone bought in the diamond double. 5 left. Thank you, Dylan Salisbury, for catching that, sir. And bringing it to our attention. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
The diamond double's 2 away.
2 away now. Just to be clear, the Knicks could very easily win this game. And they're about to tie the game up, possibly. But the 10.5 cover does feel good for Miami here. Who's all in that diamond double? Darcy, Ronnie?
None of those.
And Darcy and Ronnie aren't in there?
Nope.
Ooh, who's in there right now, Steven?
Nicholas C., Chris, a couple new customers.
Ooh.
Pete Rodriguez and Chris Conachar. Austin Caldwell, George Dredge,
Oh, they're ready, baby.
Yeah, they are.
Heat over, let's go, says Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Good luck, buddy. I told you, Brandon, bet on the Heat to cover tonight. That was the smart play tonight. Heat to cover. Smart play would be to keep attacking the break page. 5 to go now in that college double. Again, most of the headliners out there. And actually, Steven, I think we just pulled the Dion. Let me mark this off my personal list. We pulled the Revis. So it's actually pretty simple. We pulled also Andre Johnson. We have all the other helmets left, Steven, other than Charles Haley. Charles Haley's a rep. The others are all authentic. Authentic headliners. Peyton Manning for 46 or 92 bucks. Well worth it on the authentic. John Elway, authentic helmet. Von Miller, authentic. Nick Bosa, also authentic. So it makes it nice and easy. If these guys ask us what's left, what's it on, the 2 of the best quarterbacks ever, Manning and Elway, authentic helmets. Von Miller, Nick Bosa, 2 great pass rushers, also authentic. The running backs are all jerseys, obviously. A lot of good names left in this series. Brandon, did you bet the Heat their points total? Are you talking about the points total just for Miami? What is it, if you don't mind me asking? Also, what's the Golden State?
I said over.
Yeah, I thought he talked about the game over, but he might mean the Heat's
Team
individual points. Is that the team over, or are you talking about over on the points in those 2 games?
Well, the team over is looking good, probably.
Yeah, they're both probably looking good. I think it was only like 207 for this game, Steven. That should hit.
Yes.
Should hit in this game.
All right, red zone reps are coming at you. They're ready.
Let's go. Our first rep break here. Heat +9 over 206. Warriors -4.5 over 227. Okay, I see. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that Warriors game. Both the spread and the over. I'm staying away from it for now, but the Heat, I 100% agree with both on the Heat section. You agree with that? Lakers play good defense, Steven. Warriors do not, though, and both teams play good offense, so we'll see. Marilyn Allen, Larry Jensen, Leon Lykosh. Welcome, Leon, new guy in the room. We got Daniel Kyler, Joe S. Let me know, guys, on a box number for the red zone reps. Yeah, you got to. Stephen Curry is not a bad guy to ride with. That's for sure. The man is a boss. Welcome, Leon, says Fontes. Absolutely. Welcome, Leon. Tommy Henry as well. Gosh, I love this break room, Steven. Look at how nice these people are. New customer, and these guys are all welcoming in.
Yes, they are.
This is the Ultimate Autographs family. This is an awesome place to be. New minis did drop. Yes, sir. And Joe, we got to go off the ticker, sir. We currently have, actually, we do have 15 in the reps. That works. 15 going off the ticker. We'll do box 15 here. Actually, Steven, 1 rep number away from releasing the rest of the series in the reps. That's exciting as well.
We'll drop a bunch of numbers here.
Let's go. Welcome to the break room, Leon, says Daniel Kyler as well. I'm going to say Warriors, says Tommy, but I wouldn't be surprised if Lakers took it home. Diamond double, let's go, says Pedro. Best break room I've seen, says Tommy. Thank you, Tommy Henry. Thank you so much on that one. Dion did get pulled. Box 5 in the college series. Who won the Dion, Steven? We just had
Daniel Kyler.
Daniel Kyler got the Dion.
Now, I haven't seen DK in a while, but I remember last time he was in here, he said he wasn't winning anything.
Well, that's DK Cali. It's the same guy. He's on Twitch now. But yeah, he wasn't winning much. He's on a winning streak right now, Steven.
Exactly.
He's heating up.
Almost 60 on.
It goes in streaks, man. It does go in streaks.
I also believe when you don't win for a while, you're just building yourself up to a big win.
That's right. Agree 100%, Tommy says. Daniel, 100%. This is the best break room you've seen. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are great. Do appreciate that. Awesome for sure. Helmet is so clean, says Tommy. It is super clean. The primetime helmet. Very, very nice. All right, randomizer going up. 8 clicks on the way. The red zone rep boxes. AFC East could be Tyreek Hill. That's one I definitely want to see. We got 7 and 8. It's Joe up top in the NFC North, right below in the NFC South. We've got Daniel. Leon's got the NFC East and the NFC West. Joe's got the AFC North. We have Daniel AFC South, Maryland AFC East, Leon AFC West here in the red zone. All right, here we go, baby. Red zone replica helmet, Steven. Let's see some heat.
Where was Caleb Martin on the betting apps?
Balling out tonight.
Yeah, he's got 14.
They have so many guys who can step up
Yeah.
there. the next man up mentality. We might even have to Udonis Haslem playing at this rate with all the injuries. Struce just went to the locker room, by the way, Steven. So
I didn't have him on anything.
okay, well, that's good.
Jalen Brunson, 4 rebounds.
How many threes does Love have?
2 at least.
Oh, you got some hope, Steven.
I need the Kyle Lowry portion to kick in, though.
Ooh. We got a good linebacker, former Pro Bowl linebacker, Larry Jensen. How about Navarro Bowman with the pick at the stick inscription? You got a pick at that last game at Candlestick Park. Beautiful salute to service rep, Navarro Bowman. Nice hit. Larry Jensen, LJ here with the Navarro Bowman. Clean. Salute to service lids are always clean, Steven. Nicely done, Larry. Larry's heating up as well.
True.
I mean, kind of cold out there in Canada, but Larry's heating up in the break room. Nicely done, sir. Navarro Bowman. And let's see where we're at, Steven. What are we closing in on?
We're closed on the double box break for Tommy Boy.
Let's go. Diamond break is full. Moving and grooving in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. That's the way I like it. Went to Twitch, so Marissa wouldn't see me watching, LOL, says Daniel Kyler. Okay, be careful, Daniel. Be careful, brother.
I'm going to explain it when Dion comes home.
Yeah, right? Good point. Yes, I am a Mizzou fan, Tommy Henry. Went to college there, graduated in 2013, 2009 to 2013. I also worked as a TV sports reporter at the CBS station in the area from 2018 to 2020. Lived 6 years in Columbia, Missouri. I am a diehard Mizzou fan and have some connections there because I've covered Mizzou sports for a decent part of my life. Just kidding, he says. Saw the Dion, she was excited. Okay, I hope so. He's putting that in there just in case she's watching, Steven. Cover his tracks, right?
That's what you got to do.
You gotta cover his tracks. 5 and 10 from Nicholas Cangelosi. Nick, 5 and 10. Tommy says that's awesome. Yeah, man. Life as a Tiger fan is not awesome often, though. It was Exhibit A in the tournament, Steven. You get a big win in the opening game. You face a 15 seed in round 2 and you lose. Just when they give you hopes, they tear it apart, the Mizzou Tigers do.
I don't have.
You don't have 10? Oh, okay. What do you have? Do you have 1, 3, 4, 7, and 9?
5, 7.
1, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 9?
Yeah. 5 is the first.
Okay, so 5 is going off. We have 1, 3, 4, 7, and 9 still.
Yeah.
Okay, so one more number. Nick, let me know which one you would like, sir. Pete did call out 3, but Nick has first dibs here because 10 we didn't have on the ticker. So one more, Nick, unless you are good. This is for the next batch, Nick. I put the next batch up because you knocked these out. So you got to have 1, 3, 4, 7, or 9. I added more numbers for the next batch because it got us down to 5 or less.
You should be okay to pick one of those other numbers if
You want 7? Oh, actually, you're right, Steven. 1, 3, 4. There's 5, so it'll be 4. No, you're good. 17 works, Nick. You are good? That is a Reption. Actually, there was actually 4 on the ticker there, Steven. Actually, excuse me, there was 6 that gets us down to 4. So 17 is all right. Would you like 17 or 3, Nick? Whichever one you want, brother. You are allowed to pick one from the next batch. Right? Hold on. I'm confused right now. 3 is good. You're right, because it's going to be 1, 3, 4, 7, 9. That's 5 left. So, yeah, you can pick one from the next batch. 17 works. None of the college jerseys have been pulled, Tommy. All the college jerseys are available, sir, in that college mixer.
You go 17.
17 works. Josh Allen. I confused myself, Steven. Confusion. All right.
Guy back there.
Yep, Navarro Bowman. Here's the primetime box. Peterson's still there. Sweet says, Tommy, yeah, your boy Peterson. Viking legend all day, Adrian Peterson. Very much still out there. And 8 times on the way. Good luck, guys, in our diamond divisions. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nicholas Cangelosi up top in the NFC North and the NFC South. Pedro, NFC East. Pete in the NFC West. Bob Boulay, AFC North. George, AFC South. Chris, AFC East. And then we got Austin Caldwell, AFC West. Welcome, Chris, new guy in the room. Pete, we already know, isn't technically new. Glad to have you, buddy. These diamonds are the best to watch, says Tommy. Aren't they, man? It's the best series in the room. Diamonds are always the best to watch. All authentic, all heat. Love this series. Here we go. We got Nick calling for Aaron Jones. It's possible. That could be an NFC North headliner hit. Pedro's got a couple headliner spots with the Cowboys out there in the NFC East. Ooh. Speaking of headliners, Steven. How about a headliner here for our new guy, Chris? You've got yourself a Darrelle Revis, Lunar Authentic, recent Hall of Famer Darrelle Revis, one of the best corners ever, 7-time Pro Bowler, NFL 2010s All-Decade Team, the Revis Island, the beautiful Lunar Authentic, Chris Conachar, new customer mojo, Darrelle Revis. Let's go. That's a great hit right there, Steven.
Yes, that is.
Fantastic hit. Nice, says Tommy Henry. We got some cornerbacks on a roll here. Primetime, Darrelle Revis. Break room is heating up right now. So 2017 was his last season. I think that's first ballot, right? 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 22. I think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer, right?
Oh, yeah, he should be.
Either first or second ballot. Either way, an absolute legend. Revis Island. Nice hit, says Nick. Nice indeed for Chris. Played his last season with the Chiefs, Steven.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, the Heat just had to have a similar like quarter. 77-76 at the end of 3.
Let's go. Let's go, Miami. What if we have a Heat-Lakers rematch from a couple years ago? It's a 7 versus an 8 seed in the NBA Finals.
It's going to be wild.
It would also be very possible. It would be possible. I mean, those teams certainly know how to win big playoff games. You know what? Let's put the Revis next to you. All-Star's getting the boot. Darrell's not going to be on there for long. He also won't be in the hit video tonight because he already made it in the early show. But let him have a little life on the deck.
He did.
Definitely rooting for Butler. Man is a beast. He is Tommy. Man's popping off a lot lately. Missouri Tigers have broken me for years, says Michael Frank. Especially the year they were undefeated and lost 2 games to the same team. Easy trivia question for you, Kamen. Which team was it? 2007 Oklahoma Sooners. That was the Oklahoma team that lost to Florida in the title game. Mizzou lost once to Oklahoma in the regular season. and they lost to them in the Big 12 championship game. That was 2 years before I went to Mizzou, but obviously I know my Mizzou sports history. That was tough times. Kansas, by the way, who lost to Mizzou head-to-head that season, Steven.
They were in the top 5, weren't
They went to the BCS game, even though they lost head-to-head against Mizzou because Mizzou had 2 losses. Because back then, you lose the conference title game, you get punished.
Yeah.
You get punished. Should have been Mizzou. They lost to Oklahoma, the second best team in the country, twice. But you snooze, you lose. Sam Bradford, I think, was the quarterback of the Sooners back then.
Danny B.
Great college quarterback, that's for sure. 2007, we beat Oklahoma, says Tommy. Tommy, I think, what squad is Tommy like? Boise State?
Yeah.
That's that little flip play where the guy proposed at the end of the play.
Yeah.
And that was an Oklahoma team with Adrian Peterson. We have ourselves very good potential piece right here. Jamison Williams. I know he's suspended the first 6 games for gambling. I know he didn't play much his rookie season because of injury. But this was a bad dude at Alabama. This could be a bad dude in the NFL. Very talented receiver, NFC North, Nicholas Cangelosi with the Jamison Williams Lunar Authentic. Fiesta Bowl, Statue of Liberty, says Tommy. That's right. That was iconic. It was the Statue of Liberty, but they also had the lateral that got him the touchdown before the Statue of Liberty. One of the best college games I remember watching all time. Maybe a bad dude. Yeah, maybe. He may be a bad dude, Jamison Williams. He's got the talent, man. Definitely got the talent for sure. Okay. Well, let's keep it going, guys. We did pull our first headliner in the diamond, Steven, but most of them still in play. Lions lid, says Tommy. Fire. Yeah, the Lions Lunar is very much fire. A clean-looking helmet. You cannot go wrong with the Lions lids. All right, let's take a look at the break page and what we got going on. Michael Frank, I thought you were going to talk about the year that Mizzou was a 2 seed in the NCAA tournament and lost in the first round, Steven. They were actually the biggest at the time, the biggest upset in the history of the tournament because Mizzou was the number 1 overall 2 seed. It was the biggest betting spread lost in my junior year of college, Steven. Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking.
Indeed heartbreaking.
Yeah. Mizzou was number 1 and Oklahoma was number 9. Chase just played those games like he was in the NFL. Yeah. Like talking about, you know who he's talking about right there? Chase Daniel.
Chase Daniel.
Yeah, he was the Mizzou quarterback at the time. NFL longtime backup Chase Daniel. Jeremy Macklin was on that Mizzou team, Steven. It was Chase Daniel to Jeremy Macklin all day, every day. Tony Temple was the running back, another guy I know personally. Very good Mizzou team. 07, Michael Frank. Way better in college than the NFL. Well, yeah, he was way better in college, but he didn't get many chances in the NFL, but he didn't need them, Steven, because he got the money, right?
Yeah. Made it happen.
Made it happen. Let's make the breaks happen. 3 spots to go in the college double box break. That's probably coming up next. We have 4 to go in the single, and we are 4 away on the can't miss jerseys. Yeah, playing in the pros in college is very different. Chase Daniel was a guy in college that had a really quick release. He was very accurate, Steven. Not necessarily the biggest arm. Not necessarily the best athlete at the pro level. But he got paid a lot of money. Got paid a lot of money. He's not going to have concussions. Did pretty good for himself. Chase Daniel, for sure. I got a good Chase Daniel story for you, Michael Frank. I was covering a Mizzou golf event. And actually, I interviewed Chase Daniel. I was riding on the back of his golf cart. And the man, his buddy was driving the cart, Steven. They were driving like crazy. My camera almost fell. I was like, Chase, slow down, man. You're driving that golf cart way too fast. And Chase Daniel was just laughing at me, Steven. Just laughing at me. They finally slowed down after a while.
Like, LOL comment.
It was like a $5,000 camera. I'm like, I'm going to break this. I'm going to get in trouble. And Chase Daniel and his buddy did not care.
Well, you could build him now.
Right?
I know you got it, buddy.
Yeah, we know you're good for the money, Chase. He was a good golfer, too, Chase
Act that
Daniel.
recklessly.
Yeah. He isn't no Chad Henne. Longest drive in NFL history in the playoffs, and it secured Casey that win when Mahomes got hurt. Pacheco was big on that drive, too, but Chad Henne did do work. Actually, another Mizzou quarterback, you know this one, Michael. Blaine Gabbert going to be a Chief, Steven. He went from Brady to Mahomes. Not bad, right? And Chase Daniel backed up Drew Brees at one point. Actually won a Super Bowl as Drew Brees' backup. Chase Daniel. $1 million bonus. He did good. He did do good, Chad Henne, that's for sure. Blaine Gabbert on the Chiefs. That's going to be exciting. Going to win another Super Bowl, right? Brady's backup, Mahomes' backup.
Yeah, I'd
Not
imagine.
bad. Doug Peterson was Favre's backup, the now Jaguar coach. So very nice indeed. Chad Henne was a Jaguar, too. Really good player at Michigan. I did like Chad Henne in college, and he'll always be remembered. Actually, he even helped the Chiefs beat the Browns a couple years ago, too, in early on in the playoffs. What are you guys feeling next here in the break room? What are you guys feeling next? I had to hit up a Mizzou game this year. My girlfriend's never been to Mizzou, Steven. It's one of my main things I have to do with her still. Take her to Mizzou.
Yeah.
She doesn't seem so receptive about the idea of our kids definitely going to Mizzou in college. It's a running joke, but I say you're going to Mizzou, otherwise you're paying for your own college, Steven. That's the running joke.
Well, then the choice is really on them.
Not allowed to go to Kansas, I'll tell you that much. No KU, baby.
What if they choose to go to Kansas?
They're paying. At Kansas, they're paying their way, man.
Any other school?
Any other school I might pay. Kansas, I'm not dropping a dime for KU. It's Tiger Nation up in here, baby. Tiger Nation. Kansas. Ugh.
Those guys.
Those guys.
At Kansas.
Kansas. They're only good at men's college basketball. Not so good at the other stuff. 3 to go in that college double. Speaking of colleges, 3 to go in the can't miss jerseys. Those 2 breaks are coming up shortly here in the break room. Miami just keep on going. Clayton Brown. Oh, Clayton, don't do it to me. Clayton says, go KU. Oh, Clayton, no. Say it isn't so, Clayton. That's all right. We do welcome Packer fans in the room, Steven. I'll even welcome KU fans. Clayton, you are welcome here. It's a safe space, even though I do not agree with your college preference. But to each their own, baby. It's our country, Steven. It's a free country, a free world. We're all allowed to like whoever we like, no matter how upset it makes me in my stomach.
My stomach.
Just, KU. It's Kansas and Real Madrid. Those are the 2 that really get me, man. The Green Bay Packers also, to be honest. But I don't like to advertise that in the room very much, because we have a lot of Packer fans, a lot of great Packer memorabilia. Tons of respect for the Packers, of course. No, I'm kidding. KU's overrated, says Clayton. I like Baylor. There you go.
Ah, Baylor.
Baylor up, baby. Baylor Bears, Waco, Texas. Yeah, Baylor's pretty good. Baylor is pretty good at a lot of sports. We've had some nice Baylor lids in the break room. Josh Gordon, a former Baylor Bear. He's now doing really good in the XFL here, Steven.
Yes, he is.
XFL legend.
Found a home.
Josh Gordon. He was good, man. If not for the drugs, he could have had a really good NFL career. Maybe he gets another chance. We'll see. Maybe he's just happy.
I think he's just old. I think he's too old for that
Maybe he's
now.
just happy to be a star in the XFL, too, though. A.J.
Yeah.
McCarron, former Alabama quarterback, having the time of his life in the XFL.
The simple life, you know?
Yeah, RG3 was a great Baylor quarterback. Another guy who would have been really good, Steven, if not for injuries. RG3 was fantastic in Washington. His rookie season, one of the best rookie seasons of all time. Then goes down, and obviously the rest is history for RG3. He's actually working out, hoping to join a team, I've heard, RG3, by the way.
Yeah.
But obviously not the same player he used to be. Gabe Vincent balling out. Heat up 5, Steven.
That's what we like to see.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I want to see some breaks, folks. Let's see some breaks. We got 3 to go in that college double. The big Manning on campus. We are still looking for Peyton Manning on the Tennessee Authentic helmet. There's a John Elway Stanford Authentic. Both were number 1 picks overall. Both by the Colts, Steven. Peyton Manning, number 1 overall by the Indianapolis Colts. John Elway, number 1 pick for the Baltimore Colts. They actually traded him to the Broncos, of course. And the rest is history. Their paths would intertwine. Elway brought Manning over to help the Broncos win their 3rd Super Bowl and their only Super Bowl without Elway. So maybe the 2 best number 1 overall picks at the quarterback position, Peyton Manning and John Elway. A lot of pressure on both, and both guys delivered. Both authentic, still out there in the series. Von Miller, Nick Bosa, Emmitt Smith, Adrian Peterson, O.J. Simpson. We have some other really cool hits in here. Will Anderson, the number 3 overall pick this last season. He's probably the most sure thing in this draft.
Yeah.
Like, you know he's going to be great. The quarterbacks, you never know.
Really
but this
don't.
man, he's going to be great.
Without a doubt.
We have Peyton's dad, Archie Manning. How about Johnny Manziel? The first freshman to win the Heisman Trophy at the college level. One of the best to ever do it. Earl Campbell as well, Texas legend, Oilers legend. A lot of goodies in that college series. Only 3 spots to go in that double box break. Keep it coming, folks. Keep the orders coming. We'll keep the boxes going here in the break room. What would you guys like to break next? A little bit of a quiet start, then it heated up a little bit. It's finally slowed down a little bit again. This could change, though. This could change. You guys got to hop in here and make this magic happen in the room, Steven. Ronnie really wants a can't-miss single because he wants the Marshall Faulk jersey. Any Marshall Faulk fans out there? 1 in 2 chance at the Marshall Faulk jersey and the can't-miss jerseys. The other jersey, by the way, Steven, is going to be great as well. So let's get that rocking and rolling here in the break room. Otherwise, I'm excited about this Heat game, Steven.
Me too.
They're rolling 93-87. Martin's got 22. Strus has 17. Gabe Vincent has 16. I mean, they're all stepping up.
Yes, they are.
They're all stepping up here for the Heat. You're not going to get the Lowry bet.
No.
But it's funny because we're talking about veteran players, guys who've been in the playoffs. Lowry love having relatively quiet games. And some of these inexperienced guys, relatively inexperienced. Even Bam Adebayo, he should be their best player.
They're long shots for a reason.
It's their 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th guys doing it big tonight in Miami. What's up, Fishing with Riley? We are live. I need that Happy Gilmore jersey. We got to get that in that 1 in 4 series at some point. I don't know. We don't have a Happy Gilmore jersey right now, Steven. Maybe we'll get one at some point.
Do we have a Happy Gilmore on him?
That'd be sick. I don't think so. I think we'd be hyping it up if we did.
Yeah. I mean, at any point while we're here.
I don't think so. We've had Sandlot. Major League.
Waterboy.
Yeah, Waterboy.
Yeah, no, it's not that one.
No. I love Happy Gilmore. Maybe we should have that at the 1 in 4 mixer at some point.
It runs through the room.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Adam Sandler in a lot of sports movies, Steven. Waterboy, Longest Yard. Obviously, Hidden Gems he was really good in. What's the new one on Netflix where he was the basketball coach? That was a good one.
I forgot the name of that one.
Yeah, Longest Yard he was in.
True.
A lot of good Adam Sandler. A really good basketball player, I've heard Adam Sandler is.
Pickup player, yeah.
Yeah, very good pickup player, Mr. Sandler. This will be tough on the Knicks, though. Let's be honest. I know that Heat have a lot of good players, but if they lose this game, this would be a bad loss. It'd be a bad loss.
If the Heat loss?
Well, if the Knicks don't win this game, I know they're down 3 now. If they don't lose this, they need to win this game to be in this series.
Yeah, they
No Jimmy Butler. They got Brunson and Randall playing. The Knicks should win this game at home. What's up, Fishing with Riley? A lot of highs there. Hope all is good. At first, I thought that was Stephen Curry's daughter, but it turns out it's not, Steven. She's probably getting ready for the game tonight.
It's just Riley.
Yeah.
How do you know the last name?
I don't know. Have a little fun with it, Steven. Gotta have a little fun with it. So who's knocking out this college break, guys? 3 spots to go. What are we feeling next? Actually, you know what, Steven? We haven't done a top-to-bottom rundown in a while. Let me go ahead and refresh the break page. Let you guys know everything we got going on here. So live break 2 in the mini helmets. It's our brand new mini helmet series. And guess what? Every single headliner still in play. Dick Butkus, one of the all-time great linebackers. When healthy, Christian McCaffrey, Steven, top 3 running back in the league. No question about it. In fact, this series, by the way, has 2 of the 3 guys in NFL history with 1,000 rushing yards in the same season and 1,000 receiving yards in that same season. That is Christian McCaffrey and Marshall Faulk. Great list of guys there. DK Metcalf, great receiver today. Brian Dawkins, 9-time Pro Bowler, one of the best safeties ever. 4-time Super Bowl champion. Terry Bradshaw, doing great, fishing with Riley. Kirk Cousins, tied the record for most game-winning drives and fourth-quarter comebacks this last season. The 4-time Pro Bowler. Speaking of 4-time Super Bowl champion Joe Montana. Jalen Hurts, the $50+ million man. The Pro Bowl quarterback. Top 3 quarterback in the league for me. Led all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns this last season. Jalen Hurts. Other minis in this series, actually, those are the photo headliners, but a great list of names in that By the Bay series. 3 spots to go in the college double. Again, Manning, a number 1 overall pick, still out there. John Elway, number 1 overall pick. Both authentic helmets. 5-time Super Bowl champion Charles Haley on his college lid. We got a Von Miller authentic with the Gig'em inscription. Former Super Bowl MVP. We have 3 of the best running backs of all time, both at the college and pro level. Emmitt Smith, Adrian Peterson, O.J. Simpson. We have the NFL Defensive Player of the Year from this last season. Before that, big-time player at Ohio State, Nick Bosa. We got ourselves Archie Manning, Will Anderson, Earl Campbell, Johnny Manziel. So many good items in that college series. 8 to go in the double box break in the Authentics. Only 1 headliner off the board, Darrelle Revis. Plenty of more great defense out there, Steven. 2 of the best young pass rushers, Aiden Hutchinson, Micah Parsons. We got some great receivers, Michael Irvin, Devontae Adams, Deebo Samuel. How about Mean Joe Green, talking about pass rushers? 4-time Super Bowl champion. And if 4 is good, then 7 is great. The GOAT Tom Brady, 7-time champion, Flash Authentic. That helmet worth close to $3,000, Steven. And get it for $83, $166 in the double. A lot of good options in there. 7 to go in the single as well. You can get it for $83, like I said. 3 left in the can't miss jerseys. Actually sold out in the can't miss jerseys. Let's go. Is that right, Steven?
I'm gonna confirm it here, but
Yeah, let me refresh here. Sold out. We have 8 to go in the reps. Looking for Ray Lewis, Tyreek Hill, Terry McLaurin, and also still have Deion Sanders in the reps. 7 left in the slabs. Everything out there, but Josh Jacobs and Drew Brees is still out there, of course. And Metcalf and Jacobs, only guys pulled. Brees, Kyler Murray, Nick Bosa, Tua still out there. Justin Fields, Deion Sanders, not to mention Emmitt Smith, Devontae Smith, Najee Harris, and Terry McLaurin. So one of the last 2 jerseys, Michael Frank, is Marshall Faulk. Can't miss jerseys. Should be closed, right, Steven?
yeah, I'm just looking.
Yeah, you're good. I'm going to put it in the chat here in a second. All right, dropping your number. We only have 2 left in the series. We got 1 and 19. 1 and 19 here. That new mini helmet series is really good, Steven. Holy cow. Jalen Hurts, Joe Montana, Christian McCaffrey. That's some heat in that series. 19 from John Gagliano. Johnny Gags is still celebrating, Steven. The man has not stopped celebrating the Devils' win yesterday in Game 7. Has not stopped. So Steven's double-checking that can't-miss jersey. I think Johnny Gags closed it out.
Yep.
Perfect. Jason Thomas is in with some college breaks. Thank you, Mr. Gagliano. 19 on the way in the can't-miss jerseys. Let me put this Lions lid away. And a jersey break on the way. Good, good, good. Pete wanted 19 as well. If 2 guys wanted 19's got to be good, Steven.
Yeah.
Got to be good. I think this is setting up for a big rest of the night and, of course, a big day in the room tomorrow. We got the fresh minis in, the fresh college, the fresh diamonds, fresh slabs. We'll have fresh jerseys in shortly. Nothing but fresh stuff in the break room, which is great. Bye-bye, Rangers. Bye-bye, says Johnny Gags. Yeah, that's right, Johnny. Nicely done on the Devils' part. William Adams, Bobby Rodriguez, Darcy Standish, Matt Warren, Ronnie Insulaco, and John Gagliano here in the can't-miss jerseys.
Then we got a college double to follow.
Let's go. You guys are great. Keep these orders going. We'll keep the breaks going here tonight. Got 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 clicks. William Adams up top in the NFC North. Right below is John Gags in the NFC South. Bobby, NFC East. Matt, you've got the NFC West. It's Darcy, AFC North. Ronnie, AFC South. John, AFC East. And John, AFC West. Michael Frank does not miss the Rangers or the Bruins. Okay. Yeah, Bruins was a big disappointment, Brandon. Best record in hockey. Can't even win the first playoff series. Tough. Best record in hockey history, Steven. Crazy. All right, here we go. Box 19 of 25 in the can't-miss jerseys. Let's see some fire, baby. Woo, it's a good one. One of the best linebackers of all time, William Adams. Congrats on your Dick Butkus jersey.
Ooh.
Very nice. Beckett certified on the Butkus. This guy played 9 seasons, Steven. I think it was 8 Pro Bowls. And the man was first-team All-Pro more than half the seasons. The OG Bears linebacking legend, one of the best to ever do it. 8-time Pro Bowler in 9 seasons, 5-time first-team All-Pro, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, Pro and College Football Hall of Famer. Nice hit, William Adams, on the Dick Butkus jersey. What does that mean? The last jersey in the can't miss is the Marshall Faulk. We know what it is. No reason why we shouldn't pull Marshall Faulk tonight. Yeah, that is pretty gross, Michael Frank. That is pretty gross for sure. So, Steven, let's see that Marshall Faulk.
What?
1 in 1 chance at a headliner and can't miss. I mean, Dick Butkus for a filler hit. Not bad. Not bad at all. Big Manning on campus double is next. So let me know what 2 numbers you guys would like for the Big Manning on campus. Number 2. Double the boxes, double the fun. And after this break, we'll unfortunately be pretty open. Let's start attacking the break page. So this isn't the last break tonight, Steven. Let's get these orders moving. let's do a bunch more of these breaks. I'm pretty sure we'll do at least one more college single. That is 4 away right now, our closest break at the moment. So Michael Miller, Michael Frank, Nicholas Huber, Jason Thomas, and George Dredge. Let me know 2 numbers for our college break. First come, first serve. Let me know what you guys would like. NBA game going on the wire, Steven. Tied at 96. 4:30 to go here in game 2. Either way, our bet's looking pretty good. I think you had the Heat +9. I think I had them +10.5. We should both cover.
Good. Yes.
Should both cover.
Even if it was going to overtime, they wouldn't win that overtime by 10 points.
So George wants 4 and 18. Michael wants 16 and 18. George was first. Both guys won 18. Is it missed number 18 in box 18, Steven? Could it be Peyton Manning? Those 2 numbers going off the ticker in our college double box break on the way. Moving and grooving. Love to see it. We both got 18. That could be an SEC Manning, says Michael. It could also be Archie Manning, by the way. Talk about Peyton Manning. Archie Manning is in the series as well. Yeah.
I'll take the jersey. Boxes back.
Sounds good, Steven. Jalen Brunson, big 3. Knicks up 3 all of a sudden. We'll cover.
Yeah.
No worries about that one.
Did Chris Conchar win Deion Sanders or Darrell Reeves?
I think you won the Dion, right?
That's a diamond box.
Oh. We'll look at
I
it
think you wrote
afterwards.
Deion Sanders twice.
Oh, I did? Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because I have Deion Sanders box right here.
Okay. We'll make sure to get that fixed as well, Steven. No worries. I just like Deion Sanders, right,
There's
Steven?
nothing wrong with that.
He's great.
Just, for shipping purposes.
No, I know. We'll make sure that's right. And here's a couple minis. Then we'll be caught up here with all the boxes in the back. Can't Miss Jersey was won by William Adams. You got a Dick Butkus jersey, Pete. One of the best linebackers of all time. There's legend, baby. Dick Butkus. All right, Michael Miller, Michael Frank, Nicholas Huber, Jason Thomas, and George in here. 8 clicks on the way for our double box break here in the college. Alrighty, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nicholas Huber up top. Nick's got the Big 10. Right below in the Big 12, that is Jason Thomas. Michael Frank's got the ACC. Michael Miller, the Pac-12. George, SEC. And Jason, everything else. 4 first. 18 next. 4 out of 40 here. Big Manning on campus. College mixer. Full-size rep here, Steven. Full-size replica helmets. Ooh. Good one. Oh, this is good. This is really good, Steven. How about the number 3 overall pick, the 21 Defensive Player of the Year, Will Anderson. Roll Tide, baby. SEC. It just means more. Box number mojo. George. What's up, George? Will Anderson, Steven.
Nice hit.
This guy had more than 25 sacks. I think 27.5 sacks combined the last 2 college seasons. Production, speed, athleticism, talent. This man's got it all. The best defensive player in college. Will be the best defensive rookie this year. Great hit, George, on the Will Anderson. That's nice, Steven. That is very nice right there. Box 4. Very early in the series, Will Anderson. It's a defensive kind of day in the break room. Defensive kind of
So
day.
far, indeed.
All right, I'm going to swap that with Darrelle Revis. We did Revis earlier today. We're ever going to do Will Anderson for the hit video, Steven, it's got to be today. Fresh off the NFL draft. Little Will Anderson next to Deion Sanders. I'm good with both. Talked myself out of the last spot, says William Manor. Why, William? You're on fire, buddy. That's what happens. The last spot was the closer spot, and it was the Will Anderson spot here in the breaks. And he could still double up as well, Steven. It is very much possible here for George. Cool. I know the Alabama lid is very simple, Steven, but it's iconic.
Yeah, I was saying.
It's just iconic. You just recognize that lid right off the bat. Yeah, Alabama. William says he will double up. He's like, just my luck. I didn't hop in. This dude's going to double up here. Possible. KG would say, anything is possible. Box 18. Oh, this is good. This is good. Got another good one coming out in the college series. The Seattle Seahawks first-round pick, Jackson Smith-Njigba, one of the best receivers in the game. Look at this beautiful Ohio State Buckeye jersey. Beckett certified, Big Ten, Nicholas Huber. 2 years ago, Jackson Smith-Njigba played on the same college team as Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave. He was a way better player than Garrett Wilson or Chris Olave, Steven. I was just looking at the stats today. He had about 1,600 yards. Garrett Wilson, a little bit over 1,000. Chris Olave, a little bit under 1,000. This was the best player with what was the two best young receivers last season. Great hit, great player. Njigba is good, says Tommy. Nice, says Nicholas. Very nice indeed on your Jackson Smith-Njigba jersey. That was nice, Steven.
Indeed.
This is two of the biggest profile names of this last NFL draft. Very cool. Just ask Utah State how good this guy is. This man in the Rose Bowl a couple years ago went for over 300 yards in one game. Iconic. Absolutely iconic. The only reason why he wasn't as great this year is because he was hurt. He was actually one of the Heisman talks going into the season. Very nice hit there, Nicholas Huber. All right, keep it going, guys. Keep those orders going. We'll keep the boxes coming. Jackson Smith-Njigba. Ohio State's clean, man. All the Ohio State Buckeye stuff, super clean here in the break room. Oh, Knicks are pulling away, Steven. 105-100. We're still in good shape.
We just need like another bucket here.
We need another Miami Heat score just to be safe.
We need a bucket because
We need a bucket.
if they come down, they're gonna milk the clock. They hit a 3.
Give it to Bam.
There's still like 2 good chances.
Yeah. I'm feeling good about it, though. Only a minute to go. Feeling good. Actually, you have them at what, +9? To have 10.5. So that is a little bit better. But hopefully
Like
we both
+9.5. +9.5.
Oh, +9.5. Okay.
A half matters.
3 spots to go in the can't miss jersey. Who's in that can't miss jersey here, Steven?
Ronnie and John. Ronnie has a spot, and John Gagliano has 4.
4. Okay, so
He wants the Marshall.
Marshall Faulk is out there. One of 3 guys with 1,000 yards rushing, 1,000 yards receiving in the same season. Former league MVP, Super Bowl champion, 10th all-time in rushing touchdowns, tied with Sean Alexander, one of the 10 best running backs of all time. That's a great hit, Marshall Faulk. That is coming out in the last can't-miss jersey break. Let's get that closed up, and we'll pop in a fresh jersey series with fresh headliners. Exciting stuff, man. I told you, got to knock out the minis, knock out the jerseys, get these fresh series in the room, and things do change quite a bit, Steven. quite a bit here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. What are you laughing?
So this guy, he bet on FanDuel.
Okay.
2-leg parlay. First field goal is method of basket. So the first field goal tonight was a Jalen Brunson 3-point field goal, and he hit it. So he hit that portion.
Okay.
The next one is a Kevon Looney 3-point field goal.
Oh God.
$1 to win 7,207.
Has Kevon Looney made a 3 this
No,
year?
he hasn't made a 3 all year.
Yeah, not a chance.
That'd be hilarious if that's just how he opens it up.
What breaks do you have Pete in, Steven? Pete Rodriguez? That could be Bobby also, potentially.
Yeah, Pete, we had you in the Tommy Boy double. That went down. And then that's all I have you in.
Okay. So, hop in, Pete. Get some fresh orders, man. Get you some fresh breaks here at Ultimate Autographs. Uh-oh, Steven. This better be no backdoor cover, man. Better be no backdoor cover.
And then Pete, we had you on the diamond or the big man on campus in there as well. So
Okay.
both those breaks went down.
So your breaks happen, Pete. You want to hop in the new breaks? Make those moves now, good sir. Make those moves now. So Marshall Faulk jersey will be the next hit, probably, Steven. Then we'll see what we'll do next. It's still only 9 o'clock. You guys want to keep these orders going? We are more than happy to stay on and break boxes with you guys. We're not far away from releasing new numbers in the college series, too, Steven. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the ticker. So we knock out 4 more. We add 10 more boxes up to box 30 in the 40-box series. Free throw miss. We needed that, Steven. Needed that. Max Truce. Let it rain, baby. Look at Gabe Vincent, Struce, Lowry. Look at his ball movement. Martin in the corner. Oh, no. Steven, he missed. He missed.
And they fouled. That's fine. Put it to 9. And hopefully they just feel like that's too deep of a deficit.
Chase Wheelspin. Michael Frank is the mini helmets. We are adding the folks from the last 2 breaks in the previous series. And then the 1 break we had this show.
We had 2 breaks this show, right? Yeah, we had 2 minis this show.
Did we have 2 minis?
Just closed it out? Yeah, we went back to back. Anthony Ciccatelli took.
Well, no, I know we had 2 to close it out, but we had 1 from the fresh break.
Oh, okay, that's what you meant.
So it's going to be 24 names in there. So, Michael, if you haven't been in the minis yet, I would get in there right now, sir. Get in there now in the mini helmets. Make those moves, my Mr. Frank.
He missed the first one.
Oh, that's good. This is good. Yeah, they hit. I mean, even if he makes this, when they hit a 3, get it down to 5, we're definitely covering at that point. What's next, guys? What are we feeling next here in the break room?
Ah, there we go. Gabe Vincent.
Bobby, are you in those minis? Oh, Bobby doesn't have any other orders, so that was a 2, but we'll take that, Steven.
That's fine.
Oh, did Julius Randle go over the line?
We'll take that too.
Julius!
We'll take that, Captain Julius.
Ah, thank you, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Is Bobby in that Chase Wheelspin, Steven?
Bobby Rodriguez. I don't see him.
Yeah, okay. So no active breaks, Peter, Bobby, and you're not in the Chase Wheelspin. You want to break any stuff tonight? Get in there now. After the can't miss jerseys, we'll have a black box jersey, the $26 jerseys, which will be really good as well, Steven, but not quite as good as the can't miss. But the entry is going to be a smaller entry point.
3-point game?
Duncan Robinson. Let's go. I was in 1, says Michael Frank. I have only won 2 wheel spins, 77 and 83 bucks. Very nice, man. Very nice on those numbers. Actually spun the 83 for him last week, Steven. You remember that for Michael Frank. So we'll have more jerseys coming up in the room once we knock out the current jersey series. Let's see. Next jersey series, I believe. Let's see here. I'll tell you what it is, guys. And I can tell you, Steven, make sure we have it. I think it's, let's see here. Oh, what's West Coast, maybe? I think it's the West Coast jerseys are next. We have West Coast after the Can't Miss jerseys is done. That may not be in there either, to be honest.
You can do the graphic, though.
The graphic is ready, but the series isn't ready. But I can tell you guys who's in it. The West Coast jerseys. We have Debo Samuel, Joe Montana, Marshall Faulk, Jamal Charles, Lawrence Taylor, Michael Vick, Kurt Warner, and Michael Irvin.
If you just drag the tab over to the other tab,
yeah, I can do that.
then
You're right.
show them.
Just gonna.
Yeah, just copy it.
I'm gonna copy it. That'll be easier. But you can create that and everything like last time, Steven, if we need it.
I mean, sure.
Yeah. All right, randomizer is going up. This is the New Jersey series. We'll be dropping that as soon as we close out the Can't Miss jerseys.
What was the name
here.
of the last jerseys?
Oh.
They go up, bear down.
Yeah, I think that works. That one works. Pete, you're in no breaks that are upcoming, sir. You want to hop into some breaks? Make those moves now. You are in no breaks that are upcoming here in the break room. The Heat. They got a foul, man. I guess it doesn't matter for us. We'll cover, right?
We should.
We should. All right, who's closing out the Can't Miss jerseys, guys? Who's closing that up here? Who's shutting the door? 2 spots to go. And unfortunately, Steven, we're pretty open. We are 4 away on the next college double. I would like to knock out a college double as well. Up to you guys. Whatever you guys want to do, we are happy to do in the break room. Nice Will Anderson hit here a couple breaks ago. It's probably the second best hit this show. Let's see that Deion, Steven. That's got to be the hit of the show, right?
Yeah,
Deion
like
Sanders, Florida State lid. Very nice. Get that Deion Sanders, Florida State lid in here, guys. Here in the break room. I think the Knicks are going to win, but the Heat will cover, and we'll both get our bets, Steven. This is great. Yeah, even if they miss here, it's 5. They foul 7, and at that point they miss again. They won't foul again. So, but just to make sure, let's see a 3 here for the Heat. Ooh, almost banked it in. Yes, 4
That's
seconds
fine.
left. It's good. It's done.
Book it.
Book it. Heat cover tonight, baby. Miami Heat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 1 to go now in the Can't Miss jerseys. Who's knocking out that last spot in our jerseys? William Manor hopping in. Michael Frank, John Gagliano, Ronnie and Sulaco, all wanting some jerseys here. Actually, Ronnie hopped in the Tommy Boy, I think. Is Ronnie even in this jersey, Steven?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, he's in. He's got 1 spot, the first spot, I think. I'm going to go ahead and put 1 through 10 for our next jersey series. Box 1 is the last one in the Can't Miss jerseys, and we're about to see it here in a second. Good. Good. Another order coming in. Michael Miller jumping into the Big Manning on campus. Keep it going, guys. So who's going to close up that break, Steven? That's the remaining question. That's the remaining question as to what we can close up here. Who's going to be the hero in our jersey break? One lone spot to go. Let's see some heat in the break room. 3 to go in that college single. If you guys want to keep rolling tonight, let's get these orders moving, Steven. Here after 9 o'clock. Want to heat up the room. Want to be here till 10 or 11. But got to get these orders moving here late in the night. It is 9:08. I'm pretty sure we'll be here till minimum 9:30. Let's call it at least 9:25. At 9:25, we'll do the chase wheel spin if we're not close on the minis. We'll be here till 9:30 at least total. At 9:30, we'll reevaluate the break page. If the orders are hot, we'll keep going. If not, 9:30 could be the show. What's up, guys? Love them Knowles, says Michael Miller. Primetime looks nice. Yes, it does look nice, Michael Miller. Definitely looks super clean on the primetime. The fresh lid, man, Eclipse replica Florida State. Tough to beat that lid, Steven. Very tough to beat that lid. So what are we feeling next here in the room, guys? Keep those orders moving. Hope all is good, Michael Miller. Hope all is good. Thanks again, guys, for that dub, says Daniel Kyler. Indeed, man, you are very welcome. Thanks again for playing here in the break room. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Tough sledding for Gianna Colorado, says Michael Miller. Maybe. He did say you wanted a lot of those guys out, Steven. They were 1-11 last season. He did want a lot of those guys out. So maybe that's what he wants to happen.
He wants
maybe.
Well, every program goes like it.
Yeah.
I mean, every program that gets rebuilt, that's what happens. So.
Yeah.
All right, let's do the can't miss jersey.
All right, last jersey coming up here. I would trade a dime for that, says Michael Miller. All right. Can't miss jersey, the very last. So let's keep it going here. I'll get the primetime helmet back to you, Steven. And we're going to see Marshall Faulk, right?
Yep, in box 1.
Box 1, just hanging out there.
Guys.
Daniel Kyler saying hit elite collector status tonight. Pumped. Congrats, Daniel. Bless you, Steven. All good in LA. Saw Reinsdorf and A-Rod today. Oh, okay, Michael Miller.
Jerry
Reinsdorf?
out there not worrying about his White Sox.
Bulls weren't that much better either. They were significantly better, but not.
I love Reinsdorf to sell both teams.
Yeah, right?
He'll never sell the Sox.
Yeah.
He likes baseball more than basketball.
Ronnie, John, Michael, William, and Matthew Wood. Welcome, Matthew. New guy here in the break room. 111-105 final, Steven did cover. So good. John Sally, that's a name from the past.
Count it.
Alrighty. Ronnie, John, Michael, William, and Matthew. We are going 8 times here. Good luck, guys. Let's see some heat in the break room. Fontez is back. What's up, Fontez? 6, 7, and 8. All right, we got John Gagliano up top of the NFC North, Matthew Wood, NFC South, William Manor, NFC East. NFC West is Ronnie. Might have just got that Marshall Faulk. John Gagliano, AFC North. Although, Steven, we do have a lot of Marshall Faulk Colt stuff in the room as well. That could be Johnny Gags. Michael Frank, John Gagliano as well. Good luck, folks. Last break of the can't miss jerseys. 1 out of 25 on the way here. See if this is Marshall Faulk, just to make sure. Very first box in the series, Steven. No one wanted box 1. It is Marshall Faulk, and guess what? It's on a Colts jersey. John Gagliano sweeps the last 2 can't miss jersey breaks. one of the best running backs ever, tied for 10th all-time in rushing touchdowns, former league MVP, former Super Bowl champion, the great Marshall Faulk. One of 3 guys that's had 1,000 rushing yards and 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. Nice hit, John Gagliano, on your Marshall Faulk jersey. Tough loss, Ronnie. I would say we have him about 60% on the Rams, 40% on the Colts. It's pretty close, though. We have him on the Colts in the minis right now as well. So, a lot of Marshall Faulk Colt hits. Definitely not rare to see that in the break room. Nice hit, John Gagliano. Very nice on the Marshall Faulk jersey. Clean looking jersey. William Manor got the NFC East at the wrong time. You did. That is true. JSA certified on the Faulk. Johnny Gags. Macho. He was the offensive rookie of the year with the Colts, Steven. Started his career with Indianapolis and was great with the Rams as well. Part of the greatest show on turf. So we'll get this written up here. And let's see what else we might rock and roll with next here in the break room. I love Chris Berman calling, NFL stuff, saying macho. Very iconic. All right, refreshing the break page. We have 3 to go in the college single. Actually, I'll go ahead and do a top-to-bottom rundown of everything we got going on here at Ultimate Autographs. So 6 to go in the By the Bay double box break minis. Every single headliner is still out there. We have some awesome quarterbacks, 4-time Super Bowl champions, Joe Montana, Terry Bradshaw. We have a Jalen Hurts Flash Mini, one of the best young quarterbacks, one of the best quarterbacks, period, in the NFL. Brian Dawkins, Hall of Fame safety. There's Marshall Faulk, Steven, again on the Colts. Proof that we get a lot of Marshall Faulk Colts hits as well. Dick Butkus, one of the best linebackers ever. We got CMC, Christian McCaffrey. He's actually, along with Faulk, man had 1,000 rushing yards, 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. And then we have a DK Metcalf mini as well. One of the best young receivers. Kirk Cousins, 4-time Pro Bowl quarterback. He's in there as well. 4 to go in the college double box break. Looking for most of these names. Just pulled Deion Sanders in box 5. Peyton Manning, John Elway, former first overall draft picks at the quarterback spot, still out there. Von Miller on that beautiful Texas A&M helmet with the Gig'em inscription, Steven. A lot of goodies in there. We got Emmitt Smith, Adrian Peterson, O.J. Simpson jerseys. We have a Nick Bosa authentic in the Big Manning on campus. Diamond helmets. We have only one headliner gone. That's the Darrelle Revis. So Aaron Jones, Aiden Hutchinson, Micah Parsons, Michael Irvin, Debo. How about these receivers? Devontae Adams, Michael Irvin, Debo Samuel. All fantastic receivers. Some great pass rushers. Joe Green, Micah Parsons, Aiden Hutchinson, and the GOAT himself, Tom Brady, on the Flash Authentic in the Tommy Boy Diamond helmets. 6 to go in the single as well. We got 8 to go in the reps. We're looking for Primetime, McLaurin, Tyreek Hill Flash, that is sick. Ray Lewis Flash, that is sick. NFL's all-time tackle leader. 7 to go on the slab cards. Looking for Drew Brees, Tua, Fields, Kyler Murray, quarterbacks galore, Deion Sanders, Nick Bosa. We got Emmitt Smith in here. A lot of good options in the slabs. And then 3 left in the college break for $46. Authentic Peyton Manning. That is very much possible. Authentic John Elway. Also possible on those clean lids. So next jersey, Fontez asking what's it called. We can look at it here very shortly, potentially, Steven. Are we able to get that one up, do you think?
Yeah, it's called West Coast.
West Coast. So we'll get that up on the site here momentarily. The West Coast jerseys, fresh headliners coming in the room. I went to a celebrity golf tourney back in the day, and Falk wouldn't talk to any regular people. Not a cool guy, but his signature is worth a good bit of money, says Michael Frank. I'll be completely honest with you, Michael. I've actually heard bad things about Marshall Falk, too, from several people. Fantastic player, one of my favorite players growing up. But I've heard from like 3 separate people saying not necessarily the nicest guy.
Mm-hmm.
They're not all nice. Not everyone's nice. Some guys get into themselves. But yeah, still a good hit, though. Still a good hit. Autograph is worth quite a lot. The player's fantastic. Nice Marshall Falk jersey for John Gagliano. I do call him like I see him, Steven. I have heard from multiple folks. And again, multiple, I'm saying 3. So it's very possible a lot of folks love him. So it's a very small sample size, but I've heard similar stories as well, Michael Frank. Get this bad boy put away. And 919, we'll reevaluate things here at 925, Steven. If we are not at least 3 or less away on the minis, we're doing the chase wheel spin at 925 for the minis. 3 to go in the college single, 4 to go in the college double are close. Nice, John, says Tommy Henry. Very nice indeed. Warriors, Lakers on the way, Steven. 5-2 Golden State, a couple minutes in. Exciting stuff here in the NBA tonight. That, my goodness. Is the guy going to go for 50 tonight, Steven?
No.
No?
No.
No, that'd be hard.
He's not going to take 38 shots again.
Back-to-back 50-point games, that'd be nuts. So, what do you guys want to break next? Do you guys want to do more tonight? Or are you winding down for the night? New jerseys are up. Let's take a quick peek at these. West Coast jerseys. All new headliners, all out there. Falk, Dawkins, Debo Samuel. Look at that Michael Vick Falcon jersey. That's clean. Michael Irvin. We got Jamal Charles. 4-time Super Bowl champion Joe Montana. We got Lawrence Taylor. Kurt Warner. Let's go, says Michael Miller. Some good stuff. Let's go, Mike. What would you like to break, sir? Most realistic breaks about to happen, Steven, are probably the 2 college. 4 away in the double. Someone gets 2 spots off. Someone else gets 2 more. We break this. And then we're also 3 away on the single. This should happen. Let's knock out a college single. No reason why we should let this bad boy hang out here tonight. Let's knock out at least 1 college single tonight here before we go. That black Charles jersey is nice. Absolutely. Jamal Charles, Kansas City Chiefs, custom black jersey. Super, super clean. All right, guys, what do you think? Put it out there in the chat what you would like to break tonight. Maybe someone else wants to break the same thing. Also, mini helmets, fresh mini helmet series, Steven. Every headliner is still out there. It is 9:21 right now. We are 6 away on the minis. If we can knock out 3 spots or more in the next 4 minutes, Steven, I'll give them a little more time to hop in that chase wheel spin. If this break is still 6, 5, or 4 away by 9:25, we're doing the chase wheel spin without the folks in what could be another mini helmet break. So if you want to hop in the minis now, it's kind of a last call for those. Gotta make it happen. What headliners for college, says Tommy Henry? I'll tell you exactly what we got left, Tommy, in the college break. We have, let's see, Emmitt Smith, Adrian Peterson, O.J. Simpson, Nick Bosa, Von Miller, John Elway, Peyton Manning, and Charles Haley. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 photoed headliners out there. We count the Archie Manning, Earl Campbell, and Johnny Manziel. That's 11 headliners out there. We had 33 boxes entering the show left in this series. We did 2 doubles. That gets us down to 29 left, Steven. So 11 and 29 chance at a headliner. That's better than 1 in 3. Better than 1 in 3. College, let's go, says Nick. Anyone want to do a single diamond, says Ronnie. Good call, Ronnie. The single was 6 away. Ronnie gets 2 spots here. Gets us 4 away.
Ronnie already has 2 spots.
Ronnie already has 2 spots. Someone else gets 2 spots, Steven. Get us down to 4 away. Then it's going to fill.
Yeah.
3 or 4 are typically the magic number. 6, 7, or 8, Steven, a little bit intimidating. Once we get down to 3 or 4, those breaks do happen. So let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's keep the night going, guys. It is only 9:23. Believe it or not, plenty of more time here to do some breaks. Ronnie, I'll do 2. We need more, says Nick. Good call, Nick. Nick's in for a couple spots in the diamond. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. 1 to go now in that college series, Steven. Thanks, Nick, says Ronnie. And we are still 5 away on the minis. So it'll move when it hits 4, says Ronnie. Exactly. It's exactly it, Steven. Get it down to 4. Halfway there, it will move. So Nicholas Cangelosi got a couple spots in the college break. Michael Frank will pile in, says Ronnie. That's true. Michael Frank might pile in. 9:24, about to be 9:25. We are knocking out the chase wheel spin here on the mini, Steven. Because we didn't get to at least 3 away. We can still break that mini break, but you guys will not be in the chase wheel spin. So taking the chase off here, and I'll go ahead and give you guys a gift card here. Someone's going to get a gift card, Steven. Who is it going to be? Chase wheel spin. Darcy down to Nicholas. 8 clicks. Top name getting a chase wheel spin for the minis. Good luck, folks. See some heat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8th and final click. It's Joseph Calabrese.
Okay.
What's up, Joseph? That's Breezy in the chat, Steven. Let us know what number you want to start on, sir. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1, Joseph. 57 was the gift card in the early show. Anywhere from 1 to 100 here. I'll give Joseph about 30 seconds here, Steven. He hops in. I'll let him pick what number he wants to start on. Otherwise, we'll start the man at 1. Are you out there, Joseph? Sir Joseph. 20 seconds, sir. Otherwise, I'm spinning this bad boy. Been doing pretty good on 1 lately, Steven. Been doing pretty good on 1. Otherwise, a college break is coming up. I think we're 1 away. And I think we'll do a diamond break as well. 4 away now, right? Or has Nick got his spots yet?
I haven't gotten anything.
Okay, no spots from Nick, so we're still 6 away on the diamond.
We're 5 away. But,
5 away,
Mhm.
but no Nick.
But no Nick yet.
So Nick gets a couple of spots. We get to 3 away, then that bad boy fails. Spinning this wheel here. This is a good one. We got $64. 64 bucks. That's going to Joseph Calabrese. Congrats, Joe, on your $64 Ultimate Autograph gift card. Let's get 1 more mini tonight, says Michael Lemke. Let's do it, Michael. Why not? All the headliners out there, fresh mini helmet series. No reason why we shouldn't do it. It'll break tonight. I'll close it if it doesn't fill, says Ronnie. Thank you, Ronnie. Dang, I was 1 and 2 after 7, says William. So close, man. You are so close. So the single's ready, Steven, in the college.
Yep.
Dropping your number, we got Bobby Rodriguez, Dylan Salisbury, Michael Miller, Nicholas Cangelosi, and George Dredgen here. Let me know on a number. 1, 2, 10, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, and 19.
Nick
One.
got spots now.
Nick got a spot?
His spots in the.
Perfect. 3 to go, I think, Steven?
Yep.
So that's going to fill for sure. This is a single box break, George. So we'll take one, which is what you called out first. One coming up in the college Big Manning on Campus series. So we're so used to those doubles. This is actually a single, Steven, in the college break. Hand you a couple of boxes here.
What number, sorry?
Let's do one. Oh, he says he fat-fingered. So do you want 12, sir? I can give him 12. I believe him. 1 and 2 are close. Would you like 12? Let's do 12 then. That's fine. 12, okay. There's the Marshall Falk, Steven. Box 12 coming up. Bobby, Dylan, Michael, Nicholas, and George here for our Big Manning on Campus. Three left in the singles, says Ronnie. Let's go, Ronnie. 6, 7, 8 clicks. All right, Bobby Rodriguez up top. You've got the Big 10. Big 12 is George. Dylan's got the ACC. Nicholas Pac-12. We got Michael SEC and Nicholas everything else. Big money right here, says Tommy Henry. Calling for a big one, Steven. See? 12. One of your guys, Steven. You like his name? You got a Kansas State star rather. Deuce Vaughn.
Ooh.
Custom white jersey, Deuce Vaughn. The Wildcats. It's the Big 12, obviously. It is box number mojo. Congrats, George, on your Vaughn jersey. Okay. A little bit of Deuce in the break room. Deuce Vaughn. Talented running back. The Cowboys got this man in the 6th round, Steven. 6th round pick. Vaughn was the unanimous All-American this last season. Actually, an All-American in 2021 as well. One of the best college backs in the game. Last season, almost 1,300 yards rushing. Also had 348 receiving yards. The year before, even better, 1,404 rush yards and 468 receiving yards. Dual threat back. Not the biggest guy out there, but a pretty good third down back. Pretty good backup for the Cowboys. Nice hit right there. Tommy's saying that's huge. He's so fun to watch. Jealous of that one. Deuce Vaughn. The Deuce. Is this the guy you like, Steven, or was it someone else?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
It was very minimal scouting.
I see. I watched this guy play a couple times on TV this last season. Very, very fun to watch, as Tommy Henry said. Deuce Vaughn. All right, good stuff. Diamond single, 3 away, Steven.
Yes.
All right, so that's going to happen here tonight.
Actually, 2 away.
2 away. That's going to happen here very soon tonight. Let's be real. All it takes is someone in the chat to say, I want to see this break. If someone wants that break, they encourage others, Steven, it usually fills. So if you're out there watching the show right now, you want to get a certain break done, put it out there in the chat. I want to break this. I'm going to get one spot. Who else is in for more? When these guys get the chat moving, the breaks usually fill. The customers have the biggest voice in this break room. If you put it out there, your fellow teammates will help you fill up those breaks. So with that said, I'll put the question out there in the chat for you guys. What else would you guys like to break tonight? Anything else tonight? Diamonds will happen. Beyond that, up to you guys. What else would you guys like to break tonight? Dropping that question in the chat. The Deuce Vaughn put away. And let's see what else we might break tonight. I mean, another college would be good, right? Steven, 4 to go in that double. And if you could put the jerseys to 6 on that one as well. Or not the jerseys, the college number 2 single. You're good? Them jerseys, says Fontez. All right, Fontez. Fresh jersey series, 7 away there. Would be a fun one to break as well. Montez Merrifield. Looking for some jerseys tonight. Personally, Steven, I would love to see college and diamond. Those are my two favorite breaks in the room right now, but obviously what I want doesn't matter. It's what the guys want. Mini helmets, too. That one is a very good series as well, with all the headliners out there still in the minis. Keep it going, guys. We'll keep the show going. 21-17 Warriors. Maybe Clay's going to have a big game tonight. 10 points already for Clay, Steven. Good to have two Splash Brothers, right? If one's not on, the other one might be.
True.
Davis doing good for the Lakers. The Brow with 8 points early on tonight. I am in. Diamond single, says William Manor. All right, William. Sounds like a plan. It's actually sold out. Diamond single was sold out. You guys are great. Second diamond single was sold out. Go ahead and drop that number in the chat. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Diamonds are moving. We have 1, 3, 4, 7, 9. Then 11 through 20 minus 17, I think. I think we did 17. The only one we did of those big numbers through 20. Get the Deuce Vaughn jersey put away. Ready for some diamond here. Let's get ready for some diamonds. Close the college double, says Michael Miller. I like it, Michael Miller. Ronnie wants 18 on the diamond. Thank you, Ronnie. 18 going off the ticker, sir, for our diamond single. I'm just glad Ronnie's with us, Steven. He wasn't in yesterday at all. Wasn't in for the happy hour show. I was like, glad the guy's still with us. I was worried. I was worried, Ronnie. I was like, where you been, brother? So Tommy Boy number 2, Ronnie, Austin, Nicholas, William, and Bob in here. 8 clicks on the way for our diamond single. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, Bob's got the NFC North. Right below is Bob in the NFC South. William, NFC East. Austin, NFC West. Nicholas Cangelosi, AFC North, AFC South. Ronnie, AFC East. And the AFC West. Box 18 of 30. Tommy Boy Diamond Helmets. My alarm didn't go off today and I missed the show, says Ronnie. I believe that, Steven. He was still sleeping. Sleeping during happy hour. That's 2 o'clock start time on the West Coast for him, I think. I get it, Ronnie. I get it. Let's go. Bob, says Tommy Henry, cheering on Bob Boulay. This is good. This is really, really good. One of the best receivers of all time. 3-time Super Bowl champion. Michael Irvin, Dallas Cowboys authentic. Come on, Cowboys, says William Manor. There's the Cowboy, William. You got yourself Michael Irvin. Very nice. One of the best Cowboys ever. The Hall of Fame wide receiver for one of the biggest Cowboys fans out there. William Manor with the Michael Irvin. Let's go. He's heating up. Heck yes, he says. Heating up in the break room. Michael Irvin, just under 12,000 career receiving yards. Led the league in receiving yards in 1991. NFL 1990s All-Decade Team. 5-time Pro Bowler. 3-time Super Bowl champion. Almost did not buy in, says William. Stop hesitating, William. As Nike would say, Steven, just do it. William's on fire tonight, man.
Yes, he is.
Michael Irvin authentic. What all has William won tonight? Won some good stuff, I think.
William Manor.
William Manor.
That's all I have.
That's all you have for him tonight?
William Adams won Dick Butkus.
Ooh, I think William Manor won last night, too. So, keep it going. Start the next one, says Ronnie. I do agree. He got the Pitt Revis in the early show. Darrell Revis, authentic for Pittsburgh. That was nice as well. Very, very nice as well. All right. Well, let's take a peek at the break page together where we're at right now. We have 5 to go in the minis. Would like to knock out a mini double box break. We got 3 to go in the college double. 8 to go in the diamond double. 8 to go in the diamond single. 8 in the reps. 7 in the jersey. 7 in the slabs. And 6 to go in the college single. So unfortunately, we're pretty open right now. Let's get these orders going if you guys want to keep the night going. I definitely want to knock out this break right here, Steven. No reason why we should knock this out. 3 spots to go. $92 a spot. Plenty of authentic helmets still out there. Manning, Elway, Von Miller, Nick Bosa. We have all the jerseys still in play in this series. The Charles Haley. We have other big names in here. Archie Manning, Earl Campbell, Johnny Manziel. We should knock out at least one more college double. It is $9.39 right now. $9.39. Let's revisit the break page here at $9.50, Steven. If we have no orders at all the next 11 minutes, that'll obviously be the show at $9.50. If we are full on the college double, we'll break it. If we are 1 away, I'll give you more time. If this break is still 3 or 2 away by $9.50, that'll be the show. $9.50 does not have to be the show. Orders get hot. We could be here till 11. Could be midnight. Could be 1. But now's that little push, that little wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Get your spots if you want to keep breaking tonight. So good stuff here in the break room. If anyone wants to do another diamond double, I'll do 2 spots. Anyone else, says Ronnie, or single. All right, sounds good. Anyone for a diamond double, I'll do 2, says Nick. 2 for Ronnie, 2 for Nick. Why not, boys? Why not? That's easy fill right there. Get it down to 4 away. We'll make that break happen tonight. Diamond double box break. Great series, Steven. Fantastic series in the diamond helmets. I would say Ronnie and Nick, get those spots now, guys. The sooner you get them, the more the other guys actually believe it's going to happen. Because we get guys in here in the chat all the time, Steven, saying, I'll hop in if it fills. I'll hop in if it fills. And then we see 8 spots away, no one hops in. So Ronnie and Nick, get those 2 spots now. Hopefully that break fills tonight. Ronnie says, want to do both. 4 and 4, though, close. 2 single spots, 2 double spots. That's a thought. I'll drop in the live break page link. I'll drop in the link to both of the diamond breaks and the college break as well, which I'm hoping to fill tonight. Make it happen. Ronnie and Nick making things happen here in the break room. Here's that diamond single. Then I'll go ahead and drop in the college one as well. Those are probably the most likely breaks to fill, but it's entirely up to these guys. Entirely up to these guys, Steven, as to what we may or may not do next. Did we do a Michael Irvin hit video a couple days ago?
I don't remember.
I think we did. I can't remember now either.
I think you're right.
I did 2 for the double, Ronnie, says Nick. Ronnie saying, okay, I'm doing it now. Perfect. Let's get the double done. I was going to say this is easily in the hit video, but if we just did it, I'm also good with doing the 2 college kids. Well, actually, not a college kid. Deion Sanders is an adult. He's a man. But Will Anderson, a more recent college kid. Ooh. Nick got his 2 spots in the diamond double. Ronnie about to follow as well. That'll get us the 4 away.
We're going to have a college double as of right now.
Let's go, Jim Harrington. What's up, Jim? Jim knocking out the rest of the college. This is the 3rd double, Steven.
Yep.
College double number 3. Let's go. Good stuff, guys. Drop me those 2 numbers for that college double. Ronnie, man of his word, got us 2 spots as well in the diamonds. Thank you, Sir Ronnie. John Gagliano, Ryan Fitzgerald, and Jim Harrington in the Big Manning on Campus double number 3. So 2 numbers. We got 1, 2, 10, 13, 15, 16, 17, and 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 19 from Jim. All right, one more, Jim. And then 10. Thank you, Jim. 10 and 19, both going off the ticker in that college break. And Steven, one more box away from releasing the next 10 in the college series. Works for me.
What numbers? 19
and 10. 2 numbers Messi wore during his career. He did. Very early in his career with Barcelona. We're getting Manning here, says Tommy. Maybe. William Manor, come snake us in the diamond double, says Ronnie. Okay. Well, I know who else is in for a diamond double. That would be Michael Miller. Because we are now 3 away on that diamond double. Fantastic, guys. Absolutely fantastic making those moves. John, Ryan, and Jim. Ronnie saying thanks, M2. Thank you, Michael, as well, man. Thank you for getting us to for sure filling that diamond double, Steven. No reason why that will not fill tonight. 8 clicks on the way. Good luck, folks. For our college double. 7 and 8. All right, John Gagliano up top. I believe that's the Big 10 for Johnny Gags. We got the Big 12 is Jim Harrington. John's got the ACC. Jim's got the Pac-12. Ryan in the SEC. And Jim everything else. Let's go, Michael Miller, says Nick. Let's go, baby. 10 and 19 on the way in the Big Manning on Campus double. We'll do 10 first. 19 next. Good stuff. Only a 40-box series, believe it or not. Going to wind down in the college series as well. Full-size rep here. This is nice. This is such a clean lid. Ooh! This guy might be Washington's starting quarterback this season. Big-time college star.
Oh.
Sam Howell on the UNC lid.
That's nice.
Tar Heels. How clean is this helmet? My goodness. Thing of beauty. That's the ACC. That is John Gagliano with the Sam Howell full-size rep. Oh, my goodness. This is beautiful, Steven. Beautiful hit, beautiful helmet. What a sweet lid, says Tommy Henry. How sweet it is indeed on Sam Howell. That's nice, says Nick. UNC helmets are one of the best, Steven, of all the college helmets. They are nice. I love this, like, blue on the top as well. Very clean. Johnny Gags heating up in the break room. Got a couple of jerseys tonight. A college helmet here. John Gagliano's eating. He's like James Harden last night, Steven. Johnny Gags. Nice, says Jim Harrington. Jim, of course, ever classy. Had 3 spots in that break. A super classy show from Jim Harrington congratulating John Gagliano. Sam Howell. Cool. He was actually really good a couple years ago in college. His last season, not quite as good. Big-time potential. He's going to get a shot to be a starter for sure in the NFL. Refreshing the break page here. Ready to go on that diamond double. Let's get that knocked out next. Double the boxes, double the fun. 9:47, guys. Keep the show going. Who else is in for a diamond double? Anyone else in? We're pretty open on the break page, Steven. This could change, of course. 5 to go in the minis, 6 to go in the next college, 3 in that diamond double, 8 in the single, 8 in the rep, 7 in the jersey, 7 in the slabs, and 6 to go in the next college single. So this double box break, let's just say you get the NFC East. You can get Micah Parsons and pair it with CeeDee Lamb. How's that? Packer fans, Christian Watson. You can pair it with Aaron Jones. Tom Brady, by the way, of course, the GOAT, could pair with Jalen Waddle. Aiden Hutchinson could be a double box break as well in this series. You know, Mike Miller's in for 2, says Ronnie. Maybe.
Mike's already in for 1.
Mike's already in for 1, Ronnie. He's done his work. Maybe he gets in for more, Steven. We'll see. I forgot we have one more box in the college, though. Oh, my gosh. I almost forgot we have a college double. One more coming up here. Box 19 of 40 on the way. The Big Manning on campus double box break. It's a cool series, folks. And this one feels kind of heavy, Steven. Feels kind of heavy. A little bit of heft to this one. Oh, yeah. It's a full-size authentic, all right. Full-size authentic. Oh, my God. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Texas A&M authentic. Von Miller. Gig 'em, baby. Gig 'em on the A&M authentic. One of the best defensive players in the NFL. Super Bowl MVP. Number 40. Von Miller. JSA certified. Gig 'em. SEC, it just means more. Ryan Fitzgerald. Only one spot in that break, Steven. And he takes home the Von Miller authentic. This can be in the hit video. A little defensive theme tonight. Von Miller Aggies lid. First time I've ever seen that in the break room. Have not seen Von Miller before. Nice congrats from Jim Harrington. Again, super classy guy. Nick saying nice. Nice indeed. Travis saying sell that Von to me. Yeah, it's a great player. 2-time first-team All-American in college. Got the Butkus Award win in college and the pros. 8-time Pro Bowler, 2-time Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP, 123.5 career sacks. This guy's going to be a Pro Football Hall of Famer and a College Football Hall of Famer, the great Von Miller. Aggies for my PC, says Travis. Yeah, we got Johnny Manziel in this series too, Travis Hansen, just in case you're wondering. Get this bad boy written up for Ryan. And let's go on that diamond double, says Ronnie. Ronnie's switching back and forth. He's on Twitch. He's on YouTube now. He's all over the place, Steven, Mr. Insalaco. All right, refreshing the break page. We are 2 away on the diamond double. That will fill, guys. I'll give you guys until 10 o'clock, Steven. If it fills by 10 o'clock, we'll break it. No reason why we shouldn't knock out 2 spots in 9 minutes. That break will happen here. The diamond double box break.
Probably happening right as of now.
Joe's in.
Yep.
George is in.
That's it.
Are we full?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Let's go. This is what, the second diamond double, Steven?
Mm-hmm.
Michael asking anyone down for another mini tonight? Yeah, let's do it. I mean, I'm down. 5 spots to go in the minis. Excellent break. Would be awesome to do here. Let me hand you a few boxes when you get a second, Steven.
You can just start stacking.
All right. This is the Miller. I got to write up Von Miller, too, real quickly. 12 from Ronnie. George wants 1. All right. 12 and 1 works. 12 and 1 it'll be. All right. Oh, 16? Is he fat fingering it again? All right, George. I'll tell you what. I'll give you 12 and 16. It happens again. Too bad.
Yeah, we're going with 1.
Yeah. That's it. You fat finger again, George. You're out. You are out if you fat finger again. Be careful on those box calls, brother. Be careful. LOL, you're good, says George. Yeah. Well, I'm not the Grinch, Ronnie. I'm giving him the box call, my friend. I'm just saying we do go with the first number we see. And I want to make sure that we are being good about calling those numbers. I don't play. That's right, Tommy Henry. I don't mess around. Ronnie saying, just kidding.
I made a mistake.
What's that? Oh, there is 10 back there? Okay. All right. 10 is available, turns out. Steven made a mistake. It wasn't in the room, but it was back there. We will put 10 on the ticker as well for these diamonds. 12 and 16 coming up. Nicholas, Ronnie, Michael, Nicholas, George, and Joe. 8 times coming up, guys, for our diamond double box break divisions. Good luck, folks. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nicholas up top got the NFC North. We got Ronnie NFC South. It's Joe NFC East, Michael NFC West, Ronnie AFC North, Nicholas AFC South, George AFC East, and Nicholas AFC West.
You're going to have to get rid of somebody.
Yeah, Alabama helmet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to hold this one back here for now. I'll give it to you, but I want to show off a diamond
back there.
Yeah, I'll give you all the boxes here, Steven. Got to hit a couple of spaces after you finish to avoid the cutoff text, says William Manor. Okay. William's got the advice. I think this is the Irvin, which be a foul. May I have to write that one up again, Steven? Hold on, I got it here. Oh, that's the Andre from the early show. Okay. May have to write up the Irvin. Baloney's dub. This may be a bag that you're missing. Are you missing a rep bag, Steven?
Yeah.
Yep. Will Anderson. Keep him around. He might be in the hit video, but who knows at this point, right?
Yeah.
Who knows? This is the Von Miller box. Here's Tony's box. All right. We have 12 and 16 coming up. Is it number 12 in box 12? Tom Brady. 16 is Montana's box, of course. A lot of good options here in the diamond helmets. Tommy boy, baby. Here we go. 12 out of 30. Is this a headliner moment here? Ooh, it's a good hit right here. It's a good hit. One of the best receivers in the game today. Gotta tell you guys, NFC East is heating up. How clean is this Washington authentic, Steven? Terry McLaurin.
Goodness gracious.
Very nice right there. Scary Terry. Again, over 1,000 yards receiving. One of the most consistent guys in the league. But we have a little foreshadowing. Sam Howell got pulled earlier. Could it be Scary Terry's new quarterback? One thing I do know, Joe, you've got the NFC East. You've got the McLaurin authentic. Nice hit, Joe. Beautiful lid, says Tommy. Beautiful indeed. Did we have Jimmy ordering into the mini, Steven? Did that come through?
Mm-hmm.
We got you, Jimmy. You are in the mini, sir. All right, so Joe, we'll get this written up for you. And we got one more coming up in this double box break. This is a filler hit, Steven. Not even in the listing. Not bad for Terry McLaurin. Not bad at all. Nice, says William. Joe says the closer. Closer magic, baby. You're like a Rivera or a Hoffman here in the break room, Joe. All right, so we'll get this bad boy put away. Then we got box 16 next. 16 next in our diamond double box break. Love me some diamonds, Steven. They are everyone's best friend. Also the best break in the room. You are very welcome, Jimmy. Get the Scary Terry put away. What we got next here? Let's put away properly here. Terry McLaurin. We have the Joe Montana box next, number 16. It's the number of one of the best quarterbacks in NFL history. Box 16 on the way. Tommy says 16 is a headliner. He guarantees it, Steven, just like Charles Barkley. It's a Tommy Henry guarantee, baby. Calling 16 is a headliner. It's not a headliner. It's actually the opposite. But Tommy, to you, this is better than a headliner. The winner of this break gets an $83 gift card. What does that mean? Usually some of the lesser hits in the series get the gift card. Lesser hit depends on who you're talking to, Steven. Tommy Henry's going to lose his mind over this authentic here. We got ourselves, we have Dante Culpepper.
Ooh, I like
Salute
that.
the service authentic. One of the 50 greatest Vikings ever, Steven. He put it there on the helmet. Clean looking salute the service. Led the league in passing yards once, passing touchdowns as well. 3-time Pro Bowler, Dante Culpepper. Tommy saying, "Bruh, don't do this to me." A lot of good Vikings in the room, Tommy. Not just the headliners, man. A lot of Minnesota Vikings in the break room. And get this, Nicholas Cangelosi. He gets the Culpepper Authentic, Steven, and $83 to boot.
Okay.
Nicely done. That is JSA certified NFC North, Dante Culpepper. All right, Nicholas. The man fought hard for this break, Steven. We had the closer magic and the opener magic in this break. First spot was Nicholas. Last spot was Joe. Both getting dubs in the diamonds. Oh my God, haven't seen the Salute Viking yet. Absolutely gorgeous, says Tommy. Thank you, gents. And Tommy saying, "Nick, what do you want?" Looking to trade for the Culpepper Authentic. Clean, Steven. Clean looking lid on Dante Culpepper. Could have been a bear. We had Cade McNown instead. That did not work out quite as good.
No.
Another one of those UCF quarterbacks. Blake Bortles, Dante Culpepper, both coming from UCF, I believe. All right, what's next, guys? What else do you want to break here? 10:01. Let me know what else you might want to break tonight. Nice salute to service, man. Nice one on the Vikings. Love the inscription. Skull, says Pedro. Agreed, Pedro, says Tommy. Yeah, it's a nice inscription. You guys know this probably in case you don't. Stuff that gets inscription, Steven, the value of the helmet only goes up. So the more inscriptions, the better the value, the better the hit. And it's also a specialty helmet as well. Salute to service. So extra good Culpepper Authentic here. Michael Miller asking if he's in the double college in the mini, Steven. Michael Miller.
Double college?
You're not in the double college, Michael.
No one's in the double college.
No one's in that one. Maybe you were in the last one.
Yeah, and then the minis, yeah, you're in the mini still.
You are in the minis, Michael Miller.
Yeah, Michael Miller. The last college you were in was Big Man on Campus 2.
Okay.
That broke a while ago.
All right. So we have 4 to go in the mini helmets. 6 spot break is the college. So all the spots out there in the college, diamond, single, double, both wide open. Let me refresh and make sure that is still correct. We got 8 to go in the reps, 7 in the jerseys, 7 in the slabs, and 6 in the college. 10:02 here, guys. We'll revisit the break page at 10:10, Steven. Here in 8 minutes. If we are close on breaks, we'll keep going. If we are still pretty open, that'll be the show. So, for example, we got to be like at least 2 away on the minis. We're 4 away here. If we get to like 4 away on the diamond, I'll give them more time. Get to 3 away on the college. Halfway there, I'll give them more time. So let's revisit this to here at 10:10. Just to be obvious, Steven, if no one orders in the next 7 minutes, that'll be the show. Up to you guys. Let's fill a mini, says Jimmy. Let's do it, Jimmy. Let's get that filled up tonight. In the off chance we don't fill up the mini tonight, that would obviously break during tomorrow's 4 p.m. show. Everything carries over. We're on 4 and 7 Central Time, Monday through Friday, 2 and 7 on Saturdays and Sundays. So who's helping Jimmy out to knock out that mini? 5 to go now in that college double. We get this to 3 away. We will give you guys a little more time. West Coast down to 4, says Breezy. If anyone wants to play, I'll follow with 2 spots. No pressure, just throwing it out there, says Ronnie. In which series, Ronnie? Are you talking diamonds? Or are you talking college? Because minis are 4 away. If Ronnie gets 2 spots in the minis, that will fill. Jerseys 4 away as well. So we get the minis or jerseys down to 2 away. By 10:10, I'll give you guys a little bit more time. 3 in the West Coast from Breezy. There you go, man. Let's knock out one of those as well tonight. Up to you guys. Up to you guys what you would like to do tonight. Good show, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
Good 7 p.m. show.
Indeed.
Been an excellent show tonight. I know we're well over 20 boxes, right? I think we're easily over 20. Maybe approaching 30, perhaps?
I mean, 22, but
22? Kind of approaching 30. I mean, 8 away, it's possible. It is doable. Either way, over 20 boxes is a good show. Did not happen to do 20 boxes in the first 2.5 hours, though, so no song, Ronnie. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I said 30 boxes in 3 hours. It's been more than 3 hours, so no singing tonight, Steven. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. 56, 53 Warriors here. The over looking pretty good.
yeah.
Over looking pretty good. Did Looney hit a 3 at the first play of the game?
No.
Of course not.
With Andrew Wiggins 3.
Okay. See, that would have made more sense.
Yeah, well, you know,
Probably lower
that
odds.
guy saw bet $1 win 8,000. So
Yeah.
that's exactly why he threw it out.
Right.
There. You never know.
Diamonds, anyone? Question mark, says Ronnie. Who wants a diamond break? Ronnie hopped in, got a spot in the footballs and the minis. All right, let's get those filled up. I mean, that mini helmet series, Steven, is insanely good. Jalen Hurts, Joe Montana, Terry Bradshaw. Excellent mini helmet series. I want to knock that out tonight. 3 spots to go. Let's get this mini break done. Every headliner out there, really, really good for a black box mini helmet series. I know these extra special minis are even better, but for our standard black box minis, one of the best we've ever had, Steven.
Through that.
McCaffrey, Montana, Jalen Hurts, Terry Bradshaw, Marshall Faulk, DK Metcalf, Kirk Cousins, Dick Butkus. This is a cool series. By the Bay minis. Very, very cool mini helmet series that we can knock out tonight. Up to these guys, Steven. Up to these guys. What are we feeling here, folks? Got quite a bit of you guys watching right now, which is great. Some of you are ordering, but I would like to get more of you guys ordering. Let's see. Ryan Pizer jumping in. Thank you, Ryan. Got a couple spots in the jerseys. 1 spot left in the jerseys. So if you're currently watching the show right now, you want to hop in a break that will definitely fill, hurry up and get that last jersey spot, because that one, Steven, obviously going to fill tonight. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You guys are great. Late charge here in the break room. Another order coming in. Might be too late here. Michael Miller got himself Big manning on campus here. All right, Michael. Getting close here. Getting very close. Who's knocking that out? I want to see
Manor.
William Manor closed out. Which one,
The
Steven?
jerseys.
The jerseys. Perfect. So William Manor, we have what? This is our first jersey break, right? New jerseys. Jersey number 1. Drop me your number. So Fontez is in that break, I'm guessing, Steven?
Yep.
Fontez wants 5. Fonz, 5 works in the jerseys. We'll get 5 off the ticker here, Fontez. West Coast number 1. Our first jersey break in the Fresh Jersey Series. 3 left now on those minis. Let's get those minis closed up. 4 to go in that college double. Fontez, Joseph, Ronnie, Ryan, and William. 8 times on the way for the West Coast jerseys. Need that Irving jersey, says William Manor. Irvin jersey. He needs it like water, Steven. He needs it to survive the great Michael Irvin. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 clicks. William Manor up top in the NFC North. Joseph Calabrese, NFC South. Fontez, NFC East. Ryan, NFC West, AFC North. Ronnie, AFC South. Joseph, AFC East. And the AFC West. West Coast, number 1 coming up here in our jerseys. Ronnie, get those spots in the diamonds, my man. If folks see the diamond getting spots taken, they might break it tonight. Otherwise, looking like they might break tomorrow. 1 left in the minis, by the Bay minis. That's coming up here shortly. Keep it going, guys. Let's keep these orders going. Great show tonight, guys, in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. You guys have been great. Let's keep the party going. The only break we haven't done today, Steven, is actually slab cards. This show. We did do it in the early show, so we've almost broken for the cycle tonight, which is great. Showcasing a lot of our different series in the break room. 5 at 35 in our first jersey break, the West Coast. Ooh. Here's the retro hit. Joseph, you've got yourself one of the best old school quarterbacks. This man threw a good deep ball back in the day, Steven. The gunslinger, Darryl LaMonica.
Oh.
Raiders legend. Fantastic hit right there. Joseph Calabrese on your LaMonica jersey. Clean black Raider jersey right there. He's the one who got that break moving. Joseph got 3 spots to get this break off and running. Wow, throwback, thank you, he says. Yes, sir, throwback indeed on the LaMonica. I love this about the break room, Stephen. We get so many modern players and so many legends from back in the day. 3-time AFL champion, 2-time AFL MVP, the AFL championship MVP, Darryl LaMonica. Big throwback, says Tommy. Yes, sir. Big time throwback, big time win for Joseph. All right. Minis are about to happen, Stephen. I think 1 away, right?
Yep, I have 1 away.
So mini break is definitely happening this show. Hop in there before it fills up if you want to get that spot here quickly. After the mini helmets, up to you guys. We can keep going. Probably our best bet for a break, Steven, is the college. I think the college double is 4 away. 4 away on the college double. Otherwise, break room is pretty open. Pretty open. So up to you guys if you want to keep going tonight. Mini's going to happen for sure, though. Let's get that knocked out here next. Fantastic night in the Ultimate Autographs break room. Loving this, Steven. Loving it. And believe it or not, we've had a lot of good hits, but we haven't had like a lot of the amazing stuff coming out. Like the Peyton Manning, the John Elway, the Tom Brady. Those are not coming out yet. So we are due for more of these amazing hits. The mini helmets, every headliner out there in the new series. The new jerseys, every headliner out there in the new series. We are full of headliners in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. And pretty much every series right now has a boatload of headliners still in it. Much better spot than last night. We were winding down a bunch of series, all the headliners gone. You wonder why last night was slow. Tonight, big names in the room, big show in the break room. One to go in the minis, guys. Who's going to close it up here for our double? Lakers looking good, Steven. 63, 61. How about Anthony Davis in the first half? Almost a perfect game. 23 points, 9 of 10 from the field, 5 of 5 from the line, 11 rebounds, 2 blocks. AD's cooking. Y'all have a nice night, says Fontez. Sounds good, Fonz. We'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Fontez time, out there on the East Coast. See you tomorrow, Fontez. What else is going on, guys? What else would you guys like to break tonight? Sold out. Sold out. Sold out on those minis. Our second mini break in the Fresh series. So, numbers are up there. Mini double number 2. Let me know your 2 numbers, guys. First come, first serve on the By the Bay. Michael Miller, Michael Lemke, Jimmy Mallon, Ronnie Insulaco, Nicholas Cangelosi, and John Fermansky. And do some more boxes here, Steven. How does that sound?
That works.
A little Culpepper action. Daryl LaMonica. A lot of quarterbacks coming out lately here. Nick wants 2 and 10. Thank you, Nick. 2 and 10 going off the ticker in the mini helmets. All right, Michael, Jimmy, Ronnie, Nicholas, and John, 8 times here in our minis. This could be the last break of the show. Entirely up to you guys. We are fairly open on the break page. If these orders don't start coming in, Steven, this could very well be the last break of the show.
Give me that.
You go. Got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 clicks. All right, Michael Miller up top. You've got the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South, Nicholas Cangelosi. Ronnie Insulaco, NFC East. Nicholas, NFC West. Michael Miller, AFC North. John Fermansky, AFC South. Michael Lemke, AFC East. And Jimmy Mallon, AFC West. 2 and 10 on the way. Nick is calling for the CMC. Looking for Christian McCaffrey here. Be a nice hit, brother. Would be a nice hit. Here's a good one. We got a Cowboys legend, Randy White. Cowboy Mini Hall of Fame 94 inscription. It's a Cowboy for the Cowboy fan. Ronnie Insulaco, Beckett certified on your Randy White.
Yeah, Ronnie.
It's a Randy for a Ronnie. Very nice in the minis. Randy White was one of the best defensive players of all time. An absolute legend. The Manster. He is, of course, a pro and college football Hall of Famer. 9-time Pro Bowler. Member of the 100 Sack Club. 7-time first-team All-Pro. 1980s All-Decade Team. Super Bowl champion and a Super Bowl co-MVP for Randy White. There you go, Ronnie. Taking home a legendary Cowboy hit, Mr. Insulaco. Some fresh Post-it notes. We got one more box coming in our mini double. Great night tonight, Steven. After a little bit of a slow start, break room started popping.
Absolutely.
What we do, baby. Good hit, Ronnie, says William Manor. Good hit indeed.
Ooh.
Bless you, sir. All right, 10 is next. 10 of 35 in the mini helmets. Wow. Well, Tommy Henry, you got to jump in. It's your boy again. We got Dante Culpepper.
Oh, goodness.
He's heating up in the break room.
DC.
Culpepper mini led the league in passing yards once, passing touchdowns another time. Three-time Pro Bowl quarterback. Clean-looking Minnesota Viking mini. Dante Culpepper for Michael Miller. Let's go, Mike. Nice hit on Culpepper. Okay, Steven. Apparently a lot of Dante Culpepper lately in the break room. That's a name that's pretty good for a filler hit.
Hanging out.
He's never a headliner, always a filler, but a good one. Where is Tony Baloney, right? Where is Tony when all the Vikings are coming out? Where's Tony Rosati as well? Another big-time Viking fan. I know Pedro's here, Tommy Henry's here. Viking Nation is enjoying the Viking run here. Miller time again. Michael Miller time in the break room. This Culpepper put away. And 10-20. Let's take a peek at the break page again. Let's just see where we're standing. We'll look together, guys. Just refresh this bad boy. We got 8 spots to go in the next college double. Mini double. 4 to go in the college double. 8 in each of the diamonds. 8 in the reps. 8 in the jerseys. 7 in the slabs. And 6 to go in the 6-spot college single box break. 10-20, Steven. We're going to revisit 10-21. We're revisiting the break page at 10-25. If no one orders the next 4 minutes, definitely it for the show. If we can get within, like, 2 spots in the college double, I'll give them a little more time. We get within, like, 3 or 4 on some of these other breaks, a little bit more time. We must be at least halfway there on a break for us to stay on. So the college single must be at least 3 away. The college double, I'm going to put that at 2 away because it's been a 4 to go for quite a while. So up to you guys. We'll revisit this at 10:25. If we're close, we'll keep going. Otherwise, 10:25, great signing off point. My hit of the show, Steven, I'm going to mix it up. We pull primetime all the time. We pull Michael Irvin all the time. Will Anderson, we pulled a decent amount in the college series. First time ever seeing a Von Miller college helmet, and it's
helmet.
authentic.
Yeah.
And it's got the Gig'em inscription. My hit of the show. What do you think?
I agree.
This is nice. This is super nice
How many
on the
qualms with
Von
this
Miller. Mm-hmm. So, what do you guys think? Anyone else want to break something? Last call for orders here, guys, if you want to break something else tonight. Otherwise, we're at a good spot. We'll release more numbers in the college series once we knock out one more break. The diamonds, believe it or not, Steven, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on the ticker right now. We knock out 7 more boxes. We release the last 10 in the series. So that should happen at some point tomorrow, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
So that'll be a lot of fun as well. So last call, guys. Couple more minutes here. If you want to break anything else, it's now or until tomorrow. Good news, it's not now or never, Steven, because any of these breaks do carry over. Anything that doesn't fill up this show carries over to tomorrow at 4. It doesn't fill tomorrow at 4. It carries over to tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time. So, good stuff. I'm guessing tomorrow, college and diamond, both will go off the rails. We might have Peyton Manning and Tom Brady both getting full tomorrow. If not, tonight, if someone wants to close out that college double. Should be an excellent show. Great show tonight. We got the best customers in the business. You guys did work tonight. Doing work on the break page. We'll trade Revis Pit Authentic for that Von Miller A&M, says William Manor. Put it out there. That Revis was clean too, Steven. They're both good helmets. Really depends on what player, what team you like better. I do like the Von Miller. I love the Gig'em inscription too. That is super clean. We refresh the break page here. Michael Miller got a spot in the college double. We got to get one more, though. We're not at least halfway there, or at least not two away there on the college double. So if someone else orders here in the next minute, Steven, I'll give them a little more time. Otherwise, that's a great break to pick up tomorrow. Right off the bat tomorrow, should be off and running in that break. Mike knows how good that college series is. The man's getting his spots for tomorrow's show. Unless someone closes it up here in the next minute. Let me know, guys. So close to 30 boxes to 30 boxes tonight, Steven. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all. It's usually a good night if my voice cracks at the end. Means I've talked a lot, right?
Yeah.
That's usually a good sign. I think my sinus is acting up a little bit with the weather change, but very happy to have a big show in the break room. All right, we're not two away on that college double, so that's going to do it for us tonight. We'll regroup tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central Time, 4 and 7 tomorrow. See you guys soon.